How's it going, Rackle viewers? Grimgay right back into it with another Grim Rolls Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition session with my Waterdeep crew, which is also my Curse of Strahd crew and my other Waterdeep crew and also my Realm of Frostmaiden crew. God, basically party I ran with for a while. And this very intriguing module, the Odyssey of the Dragon Lords, which I've called Odyssey of Theros because I don't even remember why. Sadly, for those that are interested in this campaign, this is a once-a-month kind of thing we do, because that's the time our original DM actually has time to actually, you know, run the game for us. So this isn't going to be as common as some of my other content over on the new channel. That said, let's rejoin the Discord and say hello to the crew.
So, what is the deal with moon gods? Do they just enjoy mooning people? Is that their whole deal?
No.
Yes,
They
yes.
live on the moon and they make marshmallow rabbits for a specific festival.
It is not
Exactly.
marshmallow rabbits, it is mochi. Mochi is not the same as marshmallow.
No, it's not. It's
not,
not the
but
same thing.
It's damn delicious, though.
It
It
is.
is. And the only thing I can compare it to is marshmallows, so.
It's a bit too sweet for my taste, but it's
Moon is
fine.
made of cheese.
It
The moon
depends
is
on the
not made of
mochi you...
cheese. The moon is made of mochi.
I think it depends on the mochi that you get, Erats, because some mochi is not overly sweet. I've had some decent green tea mochi that was just the right amount of sweetness combined with savory flavor.
Matcha mochi.
Matcha.
Matcha mochi.
Never
I
had.
had
It's good.
I had mochi
I
filled
don't like
with
matcha, green tea.
a zuki
Nah.
bean. I had matcha filled with a zuki bean before.
Oh god, red bean is so good.
I love a zuki bean. I love bean buns.
Red
I
bean.
love.
Yeah, bean buns are good.
Mm.
Alright, so I'm just taking a few extra moments to get set up on my end.
That's alright, gives me
That's
time
fine.
to set up on my end too.
Gives me time to remember what the hell I was doing.
Gives me time to remember how I'm going to act in this moment because, yeah, I think there's a few of us that are going to bamf to the other side of the room here in a moment.
It's gonna be interesting, but
It is.
Oh,
TLDR,
There's a possible. split.
Angela is standing on the table, and Demetria is more angry about her feet on the table than her grabbing the horn.
Indiana Jones style via whip.
Decorum, my dear, decorum.
Reasons why I
Break
constantly
it,
promote in the
go.
ninja campaign, please, for the love of God, try to have a dialogue first, because the moment you start cracking a whip, well, dialogue kind of goes out the fucking window.
You know, we tried dialogue. We honestly did.
Yeah, we did.
tried it.
I don't know if
I wish-
dialogue is what I would call that. More like you demanded things,
Yes.
pretty much.
Yes, I did.
I would describe it more as picking for a fight, because it was more that we all knew it was going to go towards combat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even if Rob ended up having to fight this alone, his honor and duty would have dictated that he had to have tried.
I mean, Ben Leo knows, I can't even remember my own character's name. Leonius's mind. There's something bigger than him within fighting range. So I'm just waiting for someone to fucking kick things off, and I'm just gonna add a new tally to my belt of shit that I've done that's stupid.
Yeah, Gaia's gonna be doing something really stupid too, and I think she's going to be following Palace on that as well.
We'll see. I'm still, like, after a month, I'm still wondering how this is going to
Right.
go.
Yeah.
I might have to take a quick break between now and 7-ish for food. It's showing 8 minutes away, so we shall see.
Check my session numbers real quick just to make sure I got the right one. Or I could apparently pull up my entire Assassin's Creed Odyssey playlist. That is not what I was trying to pull up. Thank you, app. There
You
go.
meant Assassin's Creed, right?
I did Definitely not. There we go. Okay, yeah, we're on the 6th session.
Oh, I found old campaign notes.
Purchasing
always
every
good.
single DLC for Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, it wasn't bad. I just... The RPG mechanics and the fact that I'm literally a Spartan without a shield bugs me still. It's like, of all... I love it too, because the games on either side of Odyssey both fucking feature shields as equipment. So I'm just sitting here looking at this like, so I'm a Spartan warrior, but I don't have a shield. But both games, before and after, give me a shield.
See, that was the strangest thing, because Origins, its predecessor, had shields. They had the technology to incorporate shields in a game where shields kind of were important.
Yep.
Like, stupidly so, given Greek and Spartans.
Kind of weird to imagine Assassin's Creed game with shields, but
That's the thing, it's not Assassin's Creed anymore.
Yeah,
It really
that's the
isn't.
thing.
It really isn't.
Like, they've pulled so far away from Assassin's Creed that at this point it's just kind of like an over-the-top sandbox open world RPG.
Especially with Valhalla being more of the same, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, at some point I expect someone with a brain to kind of go, it's like, okay, I think we bled this dry enough. So I think we're up for a reboot / remake of 1 and start over again?
Yeah.
probably gonna do that. I don't want them to, but sure.
So long as they don't release 5 versions of the same game and then sell it. Bethesda.
I can't believe they're doing Skyrim again.
It's not only Bethesda. They've done the same with GTA 5.
Yeah, Rockstar is just as guilty now. That
If it wasn't for id, Bethesda would have gone out of business.
Apparently, Doom Eternal is getting a bit of flack for.
Really?
Apparently, there's an online aspect server controlled by a group of individuals that literally endorse cheating in order to win.
Yeah.
And they have actual id employees in the chat, even though the legalese says id Software and id Software administrators are not affiliated with this project, which is a bold-faced lie.
Yeah. I don't play Doom for multiplayer.
who does?
I played Doom
No,
for
Yeah.
Doom.
you play Quake for multiplayer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it was for.
The multiplayer aspect of Doom was a cute little add-on that said, hey, look at this little thing, and everybody was like, okay, cool, now let's get back to the main thing. Killing obsessive amounts of demons.
I don't mind having multiplayer. It's like, okay, I've done everything I can do on the main game. Let's do some multiplayer. Why not?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to keep that up.
Yeah. I mean, there are some games out there that obviously lean more towards the multiplayer aspect. I mean, fuck, every Call of Duty I can imagine. Battlefield. Do they have single-player campaign stuff? Yes. Is it good? I normally no. It has some moments, but more often than not, just no, everyone's there. Just go online and shoot each other.
It's all a matter of what the main selling point is, honestly. And like Doom, yeah, there's nothing wrong with incorporating multiplayer to add some post-game entertainment.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Doom is not a multiplayer franchise.
Right. And I swear I'm never going to see another, like, balanced single-player, multiplayer combination like most of the first Halo series. Where it's like, I'm playing this for the plot, but also headshot.
Apparently,
Online.
the new Halo is winning over the hearts of a lot of hardcore fans.
Oh, Halo
What?
Infinite.
Good.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm interested. I mean, fucking Halo Guardians was trash.
I
Yeah,
haven't
a
played
lot.
Halo since Reach, to be honest.
Yeah, Reach was definitely like the major peak I remember from the franchise, because that still had that beautiful balance of story that I was invested and interested in, and fucking awesome multiplayer.
Yeah.
The Halo 4 come out, and it was an interesting story, interesting take on what they were trying to do, but it kind of fell flat both on that grounds, and the multiplayer just kind of was not fun to me.
In terms of the story aspect of Halo, currently there's a lot of people questioning 343's decision to essentially drop the Guardians storyline and then just make an entirely different storyline, just sweep Guardians under the rug. But frankly,
I mean,
considering
honestly,
how poor of a reception it got, I don't blame them.
yeah. Like, by all means, just say the last 2 games didn't fucking happen. I won't bitch.
For those of you that actually like to play Doom, there's a series on Netflix called High Score that actually goes into detail of how the game came into creation, along with other video games for Nintendo and...
Oh yeah, those classics back when fucking every game developer wasn't a AAA entity. It was literally just indie developers trying to promote a product to get that wonderful branding on their freaking game cartridges or discs or what have you.
I was entertained when I watched those videos and learned that Doom, the original one, was in fact a top-down game, apparently.
Exactly. It also goes into detail.
Fuck, Halo was originally going to be an RTS.
Yeah, video games now that we do.
That would have been interesting.
I mean,
RTS?
Hell, D&D itself actually has quite a history of that kind of crap. It was originally made in a very Warhammer-esque kind of fashion with armies and units and crap like that. And Gary Gygax and the other guy literally wanted, it's like, is there a way we could, like, make this smaller, like, more small scale? Like, let's say 4 to fucking 8 people or something. Can we do that? It's like, I mean, probably. What are we basing this off of? Tolkien? Okay, yeah, no, we could do that.
I heard that the reason Warhammer exists is because people had minis, bunch of them, and they had nothing to do with them, so they made armies with them. I don't know how true is that, but I don't know. I have all these minis for D&D or every tabletop, whatever they were playing at that moment. What if we make an army and we, shoot the shit out of each other? Yeah.
Like
Play
the
5
reason,
guardsmen, lose them all in the first game.
like the reason Magic the Gathering exists is because it was D&D based card game.
Yep.
Still is.
Though, harkening back to the Warhammer aspect, because, Blue, I know you're big into Warhammer, right?
What gave away the fact that his token itself is literally from Warhammer?
Fair point. So I came across a post talking about the most technologically advanced military in terms of sci-fi, popular sci-fi. Basically saying that Warhammer was at the top of Star Wars, Mass Effect, Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica, and etc. Do you have any insight on that?
Games Workshop is currently in the shithouse because of their recent choice to bring every single lawsuit against every single fan-made project ever posted anywhere because they want to launch Warhammer.tv and have complete control over it. So everybody right now is kind of really, really pissed at Games Workshop overall.
Oh.
Yeesh.
So, like, do you remember, have you ever seen If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device?
No, they didn't.
Yeah, he's no more. He says, I can't risk it. They're bringing too many lawsuits. So he stopped the series.
What?
Yeah, If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device. They even posted a video about it.
And the Astartes cinematics?
All
gone?
taken down off of YouTube.
Oh my god,
Bullshit.
fucking why?
Those were so good.
They were so good, they were free advertisements, and they took them all down because they want control of it on Warhammer.tv. So currently, a lot of people, myself included, are going on this hiatus of Warhammer and saying we're not gonna purchase any more of your products until you stop this crazy shit because you're just shooting yourself in the foot.
Wait,
It doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't
Especially since they're... Sorry.
No, that just doesn't make any sense to me though, because doesn't all that fall into fair use with the way they're going about it over like on YouTube and stuff?
Exactly. It'd be like if Dungeons and Dragons and Hasbro suddenly decided to lawsuit everyone
think
that
so.
made Dungeons and Dragons content.
There was
But-
actually a point where they were kind of doing that. That's why
Yeah.
some of the editions are a little bit more wonky than others, oddly enough, because they will literally come after you if you try to make content based on that.
That's the thing. Where do you draw the line? Like, do you pretty much just... Because the moment you have a precedence to sue someone for using your intellectual property, technically, I don't know the legalese of that,
No, you're right.
it sets a precedence of, okay, where do you stop? You can take down their videos, you can take down their online fanfic stories, and theoretically, you can eliminate their homebrew
Not
and their
just
campaigns.
not
It's just
just
like,
that.
that's not something you do.
What the most popular method is to do is to, and this is capable and able to do so on YouTube, is to strike a claim against someone on YouTube, have their stuff demonetized, and have their monetization rerouted to you instead as the holder of the IP.
Yep, and I fucking love fighting those so much, especially
There you
when it's big ass companies like Disney, MGM. Forget the other
Yep.
one because they usually immediately back down when I point out, okay, here's several court cases of where you're wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Grim knows all about this.
Painfully
This
so.
is the horse shit that goes around. And that's what's going on with TTS right now.
Yeah, and it's worse on the YouTube platform
Oh.
too because they'll always side with the bigger company no matter what the fuck happens. And
Exactly.
it literally comes down to the fact like if YouTube's belief is that if you're truly in the right, you'll try to take it to court. It's like, okay, most of these people, yeah, they make more than I do. Don't get me wrong, there are people that make thousands of dollars fucking every month, some even every week. But who the fuck wants to go through a legal court process literally over free use when you could just stop and just restart and rebrand? Which costs nothing.
Yeah.
And that's what these companies know, and they abuse that fact.
Yep. Like, YouTube really needs to take a more neutral standpoint on shit.
They used to be, but they're in the pocket of the big companies these days.
Well, fuck anyone that throws ad revenue at them. Fuck yeah. Anything that garners ad revenue from them, yeah. And Warhammer is a very cult classic fucking franchise that if it ever comes back, and YouTube knows this. YouTube's pulled this stunt before. If they even suspect a franchise, even though it's kind of been around forever and people don't really seem to have that much vested interest in it, if it's big enough and in pop culture, oh no. They'll fucking cling and watch that shit carefully because the moment that fucking money starts rolling in, they want it.
Parasites.
Should we play D&D?
God, yes. Let's play D&D.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
salty now because I got into
Yeah,
YouTube
so
copyright
sorry.
bullshit mindset and I want to kill something now. Which is appropriate because I get to kill something now.
My Fuji, let's go.
Alrighty. Yeah, I think I'm more or less set up on my end. Sorry for the wait there. I was
No, it's fine.
give me
We
time
got
to
into
put
a
it out.
rant. It's fine.
yeah, fair warning, at some point my food will also be at my table that I will have to munch on, but I will try to do so
Sure.
at my own pace.
No problem. No
Okay.
problem.
So it's been a month, more or less. Um
Oh shit, I gotta feed my dogs. I'll be right back.
okay. No worries.
Um,
Gives everybody a second to glance over your sheets, check your notes, see where we're at.
they
If
seem
you-
to be dogging Grim. Yeah, da.
You did great there. You did great.
Yep. Okay. That's where I am. That's what I have. I've used my healer's kit on Leonis, myself, and Pallas since our last long rest.
Good,
I
good.
still have that.
We are
And
still
notes
level
on my
3 last I checked. So
Yeah.
that's-
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I'm looking at my notes. This is interesting because Pal and Gaia aren't really super into this fight.
No,
and it's
we're
really
not.
Super interesting. That's
Mhm.
right. Things are getting
Yeah.
really fascinating right now.
Okay,
There's
I'm
some
back.
nuance to this story, and I love
Yep, we're gonna have some fun with this. This is gonna be an interesting
Yeah.
game of who's gonna win. No, I'm kidding.
it. Yeah.
That
Let's make
Where
a
do
deal.
loyalties lie?
Yes, as you recall, you guys, as mentioned before, had traveled to the city of Astoria, made a deal, or had met Pythor, the god of battle himself, a close personal family friend for some of you.
Friend is a strong word.
You guys learned that his daughter has been named for a sacrifice to Sidon. You have decided you're going to step in and thwart it, knowing that it'll take place within 3 days. However, you've also learned that one of your what you believe to be one of your great labors, so great task, that to be locating the dragon horn from the dragon shrine, had been stolen not too long prior, surprisingly. Following its path, you traveled outside the city. You have traveled for, if I am recalling correctly, about a little over a day. That seems
right.
accurate.
Yeah, it's about
We're
right.
cutting
Yeah,
it down
yeah,
to the wire
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
You
We
guys
gotta
have-
finish this up and get back.
Thank
You guys have pushed further into the old woods, have encountered some trouble. A fleeing commoner who informed you of a enclave of magic an enclave headed by Dimitri and had tempted commoners elsewhere. Following her directions, you guys traveled further south and moved into what seems to be an old ancient temple, encountering a squirrel, encountering a few goatlings, some horrific things, attacking others, mushrooms, and a kitchen, which you guys seemed very happy about, if I recall correctly.
Oh. Yeah.
And all of that eventually led to this fest hall, this meeting room, where Dimitri had been sat down with her 4 prize students, having just gifted one with a bow. A large 6-armed man stands not too far from her, eyeing the surroundings, and you guys had a rather unpleasant conversation. A dialogue, if you please, where Hal has been offered something that he can still act upon if he so chooses, but not for much longer, it seems like. You guys notice that the horn that you seek was simply in the middle of the table, and when the feast was just about to begin, the meals being served onto the table, Arena took the initiative, standing and snatched the horn at a distance with her whip, kicking off what seems to be a imminent combat.
Yep. And if she didn't, I would have, because just not like 2 seconds before, I think it was, what's her name right here? Maynard entered the room and placed a platter on the table that had human flesh on it.
That is correct.
And that is a reason, that alone is reason enough for Rob to kick this shit off.
Yeah, Arena just didn't like Demeter going on about Sidon and their suffering, and I just basically gave her a what the fuck moment about my race and Sidon's dealings with.
I just came here to eat people.
Well, there
God
you go.
damn it, Leonis!
What? I'm
There's
hungry.
people on the table.
You see
If I'm
that
gonna
big
be
tall guy?
honest,
You see that big tall guy in the back? There's your buffet. Go.
There you go.
if I'm gonna be honest, that was my reason for not really being as shocked at the human body as I was, whereas I probably should have been, because I'm just sitting there, and I just look to Leonius, and I'm like, you know, I'm sitting next to a literal man-eater right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is wrong, or if this is just normal now.
I mean, For Leonius, it's kind of normal. But you don't know to what degree.
That's the question. It's just like, how should I react to this?
I have a complicated character, even though he's a dumbass.
Bakugo, very complicated.
Yes.
Himbo?
Baku was pretty nice. Anyway.
Anyways.
Well, I don't know if you guys can hear, but my neighbor's being noisy apparently.
I don't hear anything.
No.
As long as that's not being picked up.
Just
that's
Blue breathing into his mic again.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
My bad.
I was waiting to shoehorn that in.
I'm so sorry. Here, let me switch it over to push to talk.
Oh no, give
so
me
that
more.
doesn't happen.
Give me more of that beautiful ASMR, Blue. I love it.
So that's what Grim's gonna be if he's ever plays a bard.
You don't want to know the bard I would play.
I don't.
You don't.
We all do, though.
You
we
don't.
all
No.
do.
Do you really though?
Yes,
No.
I do.
Anyways.
Okay. With loathing and quiet fury welling up within her, I believe Dimitri had just jumped from her chair, or stood from her chair, pointing an accusing finger at Arena, and decreed, "Get your filthy feet off my table." In that moment, as the room around you begins to draw to a sort of deathly still, a imminent danger, the Mineeds around you, the platters are laid out on the table, claws beginning to draw, the Gigan shifting, feeling the tension and beginning to move forward, Converse looking uncertain. Dimitri makes one final attempt, turning to Pal and in that direction, and says, "It seems our evening is not going to go as pleasantly as I'd hoped, but as expected, this is your chance for you and anybody who would like to see a peaceful resolution to this." And her gaze slides from Pal to Leonis, perhaps even you. And Leonis, I'm going to ask for you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
Yeah, there's a great chance that's gonna go poorly. Let's find out today, kids.
Let us hope.
That's an 11.
I feel a failure.
I might try to eat you.
Leonis,
Yes,
Uh-oh.
I am Leonis.
I mean, you see no wrongness with these people that eat humans. It's simply nature, truly. And she hasn't spoken any lies as far as you're aware, only conveyed whatever is in her heart. This creature is a trusted friend, to be heeded and protected.
How do I always end up in these situations? Second time Hyloch's done this to me, at least, where it's this memorable. God damn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the enemy has control over the murder machine.
It's the barbarian trope, though. You
hey,
always...
he has a name.
Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good moment. Nico, in the back, things look like they're not going to be resolved here. The Mineeds are already beginning to move towards your fellows, away from the commoners.
Well, I want everybody to heal, so I'm gonna make the. Do you have the fireball rat somewhere?
The fireball rat. I do not, but I can make one. He died last campaign, if you recall.
Oh, right, and this campaign doesn't have a rat.
Wait, hold on. No, it's not a fireball rat. Yeah, 20-foot square would be nice.
Okay, let me get this cranium rat, since it's a new big brain campaign.
Big brain. Big
brain
word.
campaign.
Once again, I'm
Hold on,
about to try to kill my friends.
I'm gonna go yell at
Friend
the
is a
dog.
strong word.
It
Okay.
is.
People I enjoy the company of because they may be an emergency food source.
So 20-foot square, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
we
smart
cannot see
looking rat.
the aura, but that's pretty cool.
You can see the aura? Oh,
No.
I cannot.
okay, let me fix that.
That's a new token. Or
It looks like
That's-
a rabid squirrel.
it's better than the
Wait,
5e
there's no
art
way
for
it's
it.
that big. It says 20-foot square, but it doesn't. Is it radius? I don't know. I want to post it.
Maybe
post
I put radius.
It's
as
just a
20 foot.
20-foot square, so it's
So
not
let me
radius.
put 10 foot.
There we go.
Okay, that's better.
That's
There
nice.
you go.
I'm gonna
That's
make
quite
it so a few down. No. No. Down. More. One more. Perfect. There you go.
All right.
Yep. Nico's gonna just say it. Everybody, just stop and just cast Entangle on that area.
Okay. That
Oh.
is Grasping Weeds and Tines.
Yeah, strength saving throw. Yeah.
Is that any good?
It is difficult terrain, and when I cast it, everybody makes strength saving throws or be, entangled.
Okay.
Okay. That is everyone.
Oh.
Let me get.
Leonius, what the fuck? You had one job.
Actually, no, this works out really good for you guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
yeah,
right.
no, totally. This is good.
Oh, yeah.
This is great.
Good.
Like, of all the times, it's like, you're gonna make the barbarian roll a strength saving throw. Okay, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
sure.
what the
I mean,
Hyloch, what the fuck? You had one job. You need to fail this.
Eclipse, I'll need one for the Geigen as well, if you don't mind terribly. Just click the strength.
Oh,
the
God.
strength save. Oh, buddy, we're in for a night, huh, fellas?
Oh, wow.
well, this is going terribly.
I expected
Well-
the other two. Wow.
Okay.
Okay. At least the commoners are failing.
Grim.
Oh,
Or, God, I'm so used to other people as Dungeon Master now. Hyloch. I can't help but notice Los Angeles is in the turn order.
yes,
Los
yes,
Angeles.
Wait, what? What?
Oh, LA.
Oh, so it is. Okay.
It's there for a reason, don't worry.
Okay.
It's fine. Los
The
Angeles
entire-
can be in the turn order.
The
It's
entire
fine.
city of Los Angeles.
Just what I need. Escape
We're
from LA.
fine. We're fighting the entire city of Los Angeles in this campaign now.
Oh my god. We're not playing on a distant continent. We're playing in California.
Oh god, that's so much
Damn
worse.
straight. Damn
Escape,
straight.
escape from LA. Go.
Okay, so this creates the entire area as difficult terrain. Anybody that enters it has moves at difficult terrain, but they don't need to make the save.
No, only when I cast it.
Only when you cast it. Okay, so everybody except for Leonis and the commoners are free because Leonis rolled the same thing as a commoner.
Sad.
I mean, he's pretty tame at the moment. Somewhat.
Does this
That's it.
mean Leonis has to make both a strength saving throw and a wisdom saving throw at the end of his turns?
No, it does not actually.
Huh.
Well, entangle is an action you need to make to free yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. So Nico, with Nico's call, vines and weeds begin to rapidly burst forth from the wood around you, encircling, or almost encircling, most of the foes, though they seem to bend wearily out of the way of Demetria, as though worried about harming or touching her. And we move to Pal.
I kind of just panic at the sudden duress of everything, and I just look towards Demetria, back at the group. You just had made it everything difficult, don't you?
Meow.
And Demetria, to be clear, Demetria, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Mhm.
Okay, good. I thought people were saying pal, as if you couldn't hear me. Okay. So, Demetria, to be clear, she extended one final offer to join her or die, right?
Pretty much.
She didn't say join or die. She
I
said
know,
if
but
you
it's
want to
thematically
make
fun.
Yeah. You have one last chance to make the deal. If you stand against her in this moment, it's considered null and void.
Yep. And I just say, make everything difficult, don't you? And I'll draw my spear, shield. Demetria, I offer you my oath of service to protect you for the evening in exchange for the requested information.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh, this is amazing. I love
Oh.
it when shit like this happens.
Note to self, don't maul Pal.
We have 2 of the 5 party members currently siding
Yep.
with the enemy.
I'm against
Let
Did I
my
us
say
will.
that right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
more or less.
And I'll turn away from Demetria, raise my shield and spear towards the rest of the group. Don't make me do it. I like some of you, at least. I need that information.
Meow.
I will give you that information. I will detain Demetria. They will all pay for their crimes, and I will detain you if need be.
Spoken
Or he's
like a
like,
true
"Are you
slave of the
mad?"
law. Fine.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Did that take my action to pretty much swear the oath?
I don't think it's listed as an action in the oath section, but I can double check myself because I hadn't thought of how it would work in the way of mechanical action.
Leonis, you think?
Confused cat noises.
Given his
His cat noises, yeah.
given his family lineage, that's saying something.
I do not believe it's listed as any sort of action, so please proceed with your turn.
Okay. God damn it, the vines are in the way. I can't reach Demetria.
I mean, it's just difficult terrain. You are allowed to traverse it.
Yeah, but again, if I move here, that's my 30 feet. And I don't think I can move in a way to intercept attacks, can I?
You can choose to move. If you mean simply in the term of mechanics, if you get in front of her, I would be happy to say that you're providing her cover.
Out the table.
Okay. I'm not gonna stand on the table. She doesn't want that. Actually, you know what? She only hired me to protect her. I don't give a fuck about this table.
There we go. Fuck that table, lad.
And pretty much, I will move up, shield in hand, aimed towards the group, and behind me I say, "You'd better honor our bargain, Demetria."
Behind you, you can hear the smile in her voice as she says, I honor every bargain. My word is my law. And we can provide. Sorry.
One last thing, because I figured you would get this from me.
Oh.
Yay! Oh, that's cool.
Bonus action, shield wall. For 1 minute, you and every ally who can see and hear you gains +2 AC as long as they are standing within 5 feet of an ally using a shield. So if this Gaigan steps forward...
Yes.
Somebody has a shield? Yeah, it probably has a shield.
No, the
Why wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, technically, all of them are within 5 feet of me.
Oh no, he does. I am incorrect. The Gaigan does indeed have shields.
Why not? You have like a free hand right there for a shield. Why not?
Wait, does this... So, hold on. I need to...
+3 on top of that.
It does not stack with itself. You either get
okay.
the +2 or the +1.
Gotcha.
Yes.
We established this earlier.
My only thing...
Right, okay.
I get only +1 also.
The only thing I question is that he actually has 2 shields.
Yes, he does.
It's multiple shields do not confer
Yeah,
multiple
I was
AC.
gonna
I don't
say,
think so.
Wouldn't stack in that way either.
I mean, you're the dungeon master. If you want to say the Gaigan is an AC tank, by all means.
No, I'm just stating that he does have like a feature in which he carries 2 shields and both count to his armor class.
Jesus.
That's his feature.
Oh shit! What is his AC now?
Higher than it was. It's
What, 25?
To 30. I'm
since they don't-
guessing.
since they don't stack, he only gets just a +2, as if he hadn't had the shield.
Ah, okay.
So since they don't stack, it's okay. He just gets a sudden +2 that I was not expecting. Speaking of, with Pal using that, Mr. Geigen, you are up. You have foes a ways away from you.
Bear with
He
me.
gonna have to
Where
trample
he
all
is.
over her table, isn't he?
Yes,
Difficult
he
terrain, right?
is.
But mind you, that is difficult terrain, so it's half movement.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he's got 40 speed, so.
I can move 20 feet.
Yep,
Yeah.
just right to there. Sorry if it's taking a bit. Roll 20 is being a douche.
You're good.
Okay.
Leonis, look out!
Well, now the guy gets on the table.
Meow.
Meow.
The Geigen is on the table. Okay, so let's see. This is already restrained. So we're gonna make 2 spear attacks at Leonis here.
What? He's charmed, I think.
Don't tell her that. This could have worked in my favor.
Leonis is currently an ally.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can
Yes, I
use
know
your
Palace is.
Not gonna make the. She's new to DMing. She doesn't know the rules, so someone's gotta give her help.
you can use your action to dash, and that would let you get an additional 40 feet of movement minus difficult terrain to close in with the backliners. You wouldn't be able to attack at that point. However, you would put you face to face with.
Right. Arena. I can get right on top of her.
Hey, that's kinky.
Well, guess what? 2 spear attacks at you.
Oh, you're gonna give Leonius the +2 to AC.
You.
Didn't you dash?
I don't think. Yeah, you dashed. You can't use an
Yes.
attack.
So you won't be able to attack this turn. Next
Oh,
turn
okay.
you will attack.
Next turn.
Okay. So I'm stuck. Gotcha.
Yeah, you're just placing yourself in the way of everyone.
Oh, I almost forgot something. Whoopsie. I did forget something. Shit.
Excuse me.
I forgot to add somebody to the lineup.
All right.
Oh. I forgot to add my hawk. Damn it.
Gotcha.
Well, let's see what he gets. Probably not. Okay, that's Bubo. So, not just before me and Rob.
Okay.
I'm gonna move to here. Then I'm gonna Misty Step over here next to Demetria.
Meow.
Yeah.
Duh.
Misty Step. It's a spell.
No, I'm talking about, what are you doing? I'm yelling
I-
at Paul and Leonis, and then now I'm looking at you like, what the
To be fair, you don't know Leonius is a thing.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know anything about Leonius yet. So Gaia stands next to Demetria, and she slams her stick into the ground, takes a knee. She's like, "I swear an oath of peace to you for the night."
Oh,
She's not about to harm someone who is similar to her. She has never met another dryad in her entire life.
oh.
Rob, I hate to tell you, but you're slowly becoming outnumbered.
I know.
This
I
is
know.
the
I know.
First
Rob,
time.
Rob can't ignore a citizenry, a little girl, in fact, came
About
crying
that.
out
It
of the
was
woods.
not a little girl.
It was still a youth of the citizenry. Okay, came out of the woods crying, being chased by little goat demon things, and then pleaded for Rob to go save her friends. That is more than enough reason for Rob to lay down his life on the line.
I'm gonna feel bad
That
when I
being
eat
said,
you.
it's not Rob's turn.
Yeah,
yet.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. If Rob dies, Rob dies.
Fair.
But he is following his oath. I feel like I'm following the character.
No, it makes
Oh
sense.
yeah,
Hey,
no,
this is
that's
ladies'
You don't have to
that's-
explain yourself.
You,
Do-
yeah, you do what your character
Yeah.
would do. This is exactly what Gaia would do. She's not about to harm
Oh yeah. No, this is great.
any
We're
Buddy.
all
I
friends.
really love the dynamic here.
Oh,
How we
yeah,
all have
yeah.
different goals and stuff like that. I think it's
Exactly.
amazing.
Anyway, back to the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to the plot.
Plot
All
twist.
right, Gaia. I did say that oaths were not an action. You've
My
used your
action
bonus
was
action.
my action was to Misty Step, and if I didn't have enough room from there to get there, I would have just.
If I am incorrect, I believe
Yeah.
Misty
you're
Step
good.
is a bonus action.
Yeah, Misty Step's a bonus action. So, well, I was gonna say if it wasn't enough to get across, which it is, I would have dashed. For my action, not much I really can do since that was a leveled spell. Yeah, there's really. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do for an action that's passive at this point. So.
Okay, understood. In that case, we move on to Bubo.
I give its command, Bobo! I just point to the guy again, and he's gonna launch a. How far is that away? He's in flight over the Gideon's head, and he's gonna launch at Pinion Storm.
20. Eclipse, this will be towards you, the Gideon.
20, yes. It does not hit.
Oh?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Meat beats. If
Oh,
I'm,
it does beat. Does it?
Yeah.
if I'm,
It
if
does
I
beat the
have not
ties?
missed meat, yeah, meat beats.
Yep.
Oh, okay. It beats the ties. Oh, okay. Gotcha then. Alright,
Oh,
the
so
second
it did hit.
Did, yes.
Okay, well then, guess what? That's good enough for me.
What do you have again? Why are you talking about beating up ties?
person-
Those ties are ugly sometimes.
Wow, I'll have you know most of us are actually men that get surgery to look like women.
Oh, jeez.
That went in a weird direction there, friend.
That's what
I
I would
lived in
say.
Thailand. I am aware of this fact.
Oh my
Really went in the offshoot direction.
Wow. More just
What
out
the
of left
hell
field.
just happened?
He said, "What do you have against ties?" I said, "Some ties are ugly."
Oh my god.
God.
No. We're not talking about Thailand. Jesus.
That's not what I.
Oh,
That is not what I meant. I was
Anyways, I do apologize for derailing it for that joke.
totally going in a
good.
completely different direction. So ahead.
Oh my
good. I'm
God.
writing that one down. That was good.
It's awesome.
Anyway,
terrible, terrible.
Bill
I
did-
think Boobo only gets one attack. I may got two. I don't know.
I think
That sounds. I think he only gets one.
Yeah, he gets one attack. He's still flying in the air as high as
Okay.
he can to keep out of reach.
Okay.
He'll launch and just move back out of reach.
Sounds good. That follows up with Rob.
Oh my god. I was like, Rod, did you say what's going on here?
Oh, jeez.
Pollens and Mage up, it's right
Now-
at us.
I do feel like I need to explain my actions a little bit here. Rob isn't a complete idiot. He is definitely doubt, but he's not stupid.
Okay.
He recognizes the situation at hand. He recognizes an outnumbered and unwinnable fight when he sees one.
Well, we're not calling your character stupid or believing he's stupid. We're
Oh, no.
aware
Yeah.
that you're acting in a way that you believe the character would act.
Trust
Oh,
me,
yeah,
dude. We're
absolutely.
not throwing you into that guy territory for your choices for this. It's a
Yeah.
very complicated situation, and your character will have a complicated reasoning for dealing with it. We get it.
Yeah. So, which is why Rob is going to make the following declaration.
Oh, Lord.
Nico, Orena, I'll hold them off here. You two go back for reinforcements.
Oh, fuck.
Go to Mitros. Tell Pythor of what has happened here. Come back with more. And avenge me. By the 5 gods, By the dawning light of Mitros, by the flamed forge of Vulcan, by the war cries of Pythor, by the music of Kyra and the wisdom of Valus, I shall make my stand here. For King Acastus, the true descendant of the Dragon Lords, and the husband of Valus, you shall fall here. And now the Doom music starts playing.
I'm gonna feel real bad about eating your face.
Right?
Blue,
It's gonna be bad.
Blue, do you have inspiration?
I do, yes.
You do?
I did not use it last game,
No worries.
fortunately.
Please take 10 temporary HP and a +1 to whatever your next action is.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh,
That's
actually
cool.
I
really
like
like
that.
that.
That's cool. I dig that. I'm gonna remember this.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Sweet.
That's funny because I actually put that together over a period of the month. It's like, what would a really cool thing for Rob to say when
No.
he goes in on this?
This
And
is
I
super
was-
fun.
So that's what I came up with. Okay, cool. So I guess I'm going to get +1 to this because I am going to strike at the Gigan.
Please roll high.
Also, table party. Everybody on the table. Because that's funny.
Table party. Psychotoga party.
Dimitri's
everybody's on
nails
the
are just
table.
digging into her palms.
Oh wait, I am wearing a toga. Oh goddamn.
Uh-huh.
It looks
Oh,
like the tables
25.
have turned.
+1 to 26.
26.
Wow.
Let's go ahead and make that a divine smite because I'm allowed to choose that after I see what my hit roll is.
This is
Yes.
true.
This is why paladins are crit fishers.
Yep.
Conquests are dumb.
Paladins are crit fishers. They're
So with a 26, do I hit the Gigan and his massive armor class?
If
Equal.
my 20 hits, it does.
I'd be
Yeah, it's-
sad if you didn't.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
It hits. It hits.
You don't get to say an epic fucking line and not fucking hit.
Okay,
agree.
so let's
Oh,
see.
lost somebody.
Only I rolled minimum damage on the actual attack, but I got a nice 10 on my divine smite attack, so that is 15 damage against the Gigan.
Actually, it's 21, but
Why is it?
To
Oh.
clear, you've rolled 2 attacks there. What happened?
Oh, oops.
Yeah,
my bad.
wait, I'm confused now. Wait, what's happening?
I'm sorry. I clicked the name on my Warhammer to roll the attack, and then I clicked on the damage. It's been a month since I've done this, so I've kind of forgotten how Roll20 works.
Okay,
No,
fair.
So the 10 radiant damage should be applied to the first one, correct?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it should be 25 to 26 to hit for 21 bludgeoning or 21 damage total.
Okay, sense this mix now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my bad.
What I thought.
Okay, so yeah, 21 damage to the Gigan. That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good intro. I like that.
So many numbers being thrown around.
My brain.
Indeed.
Okay, and that is it for my turn.
Okay. That pulls us to Arena.
She heard Rob's speech and like, brave, you have the bravery of an army of men, but I will never leave a comrade behind. I will send my faithful companion to get your request, and I will stand by your side. If I die, I die. I'm an Amazon.
I wish I was playing a rogue because he'd immediately say bye.
Yeah. That's about it.
I
So with
don't-
that, Booba will take off to go find what he wants, and she'll stand by his side and take a shot at the big guy.
Unless I'm mistaken, I don't believe Bubo can move on your turn unless you have an ability to make him move.
I don't know if I have an ability to make him move.
Oh.
I understand that it's been likened to an animal companion rather than a familiar, so it could be that you could use your bonus action to command him to move, but I could be mistaken. The what ifs aside, I don't think he can move this turn, but
No,
whatever you would like to do, your turn.
Yeah, if it has its own turn initiative, it basically moves on its turn. unless there's something specifically stated in features, which
I
there
know there's
isn't.
some features that allow that, like Commander Strike or something.
Right.
Well, I'll let you read that part. That's the
Ah,
companion, but
crap.
so we'll read that one.
Mhm.
So I will take a stab at big honking man over here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I probably missed that one.
Nope, doesn't hit.
Of course not. Let's see.
Yeah, it has its own initiative. There's
This-
it only acts on its turn.
I beg to differ, because
It
reading
acts
this,
on
the Stimfay
her
obeys
initiative.
your commands and it to the best of its abilities, and it acts on your initiative in combat.
Oh, so it doesn't have its own initiative. Oh, I missed
Correct.
that bit. Okay, I was skimming it lightly.
Oh, well, that's been an error. Oh, well.
Bobo, fly! He'll go get the reinforcements.
Okay. Okay, so I stab with the Copus, miss.
Misses.
Anything further?
I don't think I have 2 attacks yet, so probably not.
I believe you can have your bonus action with a light attack.
That
light
is
weapon.
light. What do you consider light?
Whip, or
Dagger.
actually, you have dual wielding, don't you? So
Yes, I
anything.
do.
Yeah, you have your whip in your other hand. You can use that too if you like.
This is true. I seem to be pretty good with that. Why am I not being selected? There it goes. Damn! Better with the whip.
Oh,
Shit.
that's better.
Back, you foul beast.
With a mighty thwack, though the Copus is parried to the side with one of the many shields the Gigan has, we have a whip slash gutting across the cheek.
Oops, sorry, wrong one.
And that moves us
Sorry.
on to the Maenads.
Trying to read one spell. I hit the wrong button. Ignore that one.
You're good. You're good.
I think that's all I can do at the moment because I use the bonus action for the light attack, so I'll have to wait for the next one. Next.
There.
Oh, you ass.
And there.
She's gonna
No,
risk
no.
the attack of opportunity just to hit me.
That
Yeah,
is
from-
a fair point. Rob, you would get an attack of opportunity. Yeah, she's going to take she'll take the hit.
And this one too?
Okie doke.
That one doesn't get one because it stops within your range of attack.
Ah.
19.
19 hits for 8 bludgeoning.
Can I tack a divine smite onto that?
I believe you can.
Yes, he very
Cool.
much can. If he makes an attack
Smite.
roll, he can smite. That's a
That's the
sad.
worst smite.
That's a sad smite.
Sad smite, but it's fine. 13 damage.
Yeah, 5. Not bad to tack on.
Rob is in a smiting mood.
He smells
Where's the
heresy. Where's
Yes.
the heresy?
With wild fury, the Maenads close in. One going for Nico, taking a hit at the back with a warhammer from Rob that briefly illuminates her just as she dives for Nico, a wicked dagger being drawn from her hip into hand. And she's going to make a dagger attack, going to make a second dagger attack. I'm rolling out in the open now so you guys can see.
It's fun.
Well, the first one hits.
First one hits.
Assuming it's for me.
Yes, yeah, that is for you. 7 piercing damage as the dagger slides into your chest, only for you to miss with the second one as you recoil. The second Maenad, the green one, is going to be attacking dagger-wise against... I'm tempted to go for Lorius just to get him out of here. Fuck the NPC, no prisoners. Yeah, I'll just attack Arena. Dagger.
I feel bad because I have
Ouch.
completely forgotten who Lorius is.
It's
Uh,
a
Why he
He's
is
our
here.
guide. He's like a little guide person.
Essentially,
Oh,
he
damn it.
wanted to assist us in defeating Demetria, citing that she had pretty much gone insane, gone past the line, so to speak.
you're informed.
Oh, that's right. We met him upstairs, didn't we?
In the valley.
Yeah.
Not upstairs, but before this chamber. Yeah.
Right.
So I have 2 hits going for Arena, one at 20 for 7 piercing, and one
they
at 21
both-
for 6.
Yeah, they both hit, unfortunately.
That
Such a
brings
bunch of damage.
us
Ouch.
to Leonis. So, Leonis, let me state this off the bat. Do you have inspiration?
I do.
You do. So let me also state that, for full clarity, you don't get an extra wisdom saving throw unless a certain condition is met.
I know which spell this is. I know. I've used this. It sucks.
It's a fun spell.
It's a fun spell though. So yeah,
I would offer, if you care, you have inspiration. You can exchange or pay that to make a wisdom save now instead of whenever the conditions are met. It's only a chance, but if you want a chance now instead of
when the condition gets met, right? You know what? I'm all for that. Go ahead and burn that, and let's see how lucky the group
Please
is.
roll high.
I cannot make that promise. I rolled a 5.
Wow!
Worse than
you
the
have
first roll.
You have a +1.
I do. So, needless to say, the kitty gets a little angry, and I'm going to attempt to break the vines currently enshrouding my body and trying to touch me in my no-no square. It's a check, right? For
it is an
yeah,
action.
strength.
Yeah.
okay, strength check, which I have advantage on because angry kitty. That's a 14. I think. Does that meet?
That is.
That
That's the
meets.
DC. Yeah.
It
Nah,
meets-
you are free then.
meets.
Fantastic. I am no longer restrained.
No longer.
He was restrained by mind tangle.
Yeah, he failed this check at
I
first.
failed the check. I'm here now.
Hello.
Rob, there's a hungry kitty eyeballing you like your food.
Oh, yes, there is.
Regretfully, that's also all I can do because it took an action to break free of that. And I bonused as a rage. So, yeah, I'm here now. I'll maul next
Hello.
turn.
That brings us to the 4 commoners. You know, they're not doing too hot. Let me get some strength rolls out there for them.
Nope.
11.
Nope. The 4
That's something for
continue.
natural 20.
I would hope. Fucking commoners immediately ripping it apart like gods.
I've gained 1 level on Barbarian this day.
Okay, so the 4 continue to rip and pull at the vines and weeds encircling them, but it seems to be lackluster, unable to help. And we move on to LA, which I am going to use the opportunity to skirt Lorius out of this room and have him start fleeing.
Angelus, no!
He gets an attack of opportunity thrown against him with a dagger.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Oh wow, shit.
No, Larius!
Taking
Oh,
a
he's fine.
nasty wound in the back, he continues to run, using his action to dash.
Adrenaline is a fun
Gotta
thing.
love lair actions.
Well,
That's not later.
No,
Well, that's what I'm assuming the LA stands for is lair action.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what LA stands
No,
for.
No,
I think
it's
it's
Los
it's probably
Angeles.
the name of. No, it's the name of the dude.
Yes.
The world-
Glorious Archipelago.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The world may never know.
Glorious
Uh,
Archibald.
Oh, shit.
It is with perhaps misplaced, or perhaps well earned, extreme confidence and cool. Demetria strides away from her chair, just to the side here, giving her a clear view as best as it can towards Rob, Orina, and Nico, the three who continue to fight on. And she says, "Is this really what you want to do? Oh, heroes."
Yes.
Yes.
You're next.
We could have had a pleasant conversation. Could have
No.
gone our separate ways.
No.
Seeming to grow a tad agitated at each interruption Rob provides in the
Ha.
midst of this fight.
Ouch.
It's just yelling the word no every time he attacks. No! No! No!
Well, you've sown these seeds. Let's have you reap them.
Bring it.
I'll have her step
Jesus.
back and place a hand on her chair. The entangled area around her beginning to wriggle and writhe in an odd fashion as though the grass is moving away from her. And there is this ripple effect that extends from where she places her hand on the chair to not only the chair, but each piece of wooden furniture within this room. The table sort of shivers and buckles a little as though trying to shake something off. The chairs around you beginning to move slightly this way and that. Not active per se, but as though being manipulated.
Yeah.
And we move on to Nico.
Okay.
Man, everybody is standing on her table right now.
Except for Nico.
That's going to be a problem soon.
Gaia is not standing on the table either, so
Alright,
Gaia is a table.
it's shut up. I'm insulted.
It's funny. No, that's good. That's a good one. It's funny because that might actually be true, given that her former body is now a stump.
I mean,
It's a joke with layers.
Wow.
it is.
Damn it.
Mm-mm.
Anyway.
Holy shit!
Nico's gonna start glowing, and you see like a small crown appear on his head as I use the chalice. And correct me if I'm wrong, but the chalice says if I use a spell to heal, I choose another creature, including myself, to also heal it, right?
To a creature, you or another creature within 30 feet of you can regain hit points equal to... yeah, so you don't share the spell. You choose to use a healing spell on a creature or yourself. And when you do choose to do so, you can heal yourself or another creature for 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
Cool, so they do stack.
Yes,
Technically.
as far as I can understand.
Cool. I'm gonna cure wounds myself. Thank you very much. First level, cure wounds. I heal for 7 and 1d8 plus wisdom. Wow, that's awful. How much is my wisdom?
You're a wise boy.
9. I should be. I healed for 13. I would like to drop concentration on the rat, please.
Okay. The rat fades away. Poor thing, just disappearing into the ether.
Oh god, I went over the max. He's gonna put his hands up and say, "To be honest, I was just trying to stop the fight. Sorry, Rob. I don't agree with this." And he's gonna not fight. He's just gonna heal himself and not do anything.
Are you surrendering to the main in front of you then?
Yeah, he puts his hands up and basically like, all right.
You got me. You got the tater.
They call my son Tater Tot.
Dear God.
Jesus.
I like it.
Don't be good night, Tater.
I love Ron White.
I like to hide M&Ms and shit in my bulldog's folds
Jowls.
on his cheeks. Yeah, on his jowls. That's right.
I'll be honest.
He wakes up.
Call me a good day,
Tater.
tater.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. His modern stuff has gotten a bit weird for my taste, but
Little bit,
the old
little
stuff
bit.
is good.
Oh god, yeah.
All right. How?
Considering where I am, I am pretty much contractually obligated to protect Demetria. So
And stand on her table.
At least you
And
made
stand
that
on the
choice.
table.
And stand on her table. Yep.
Hyloch, I want to ask you, in terms of protect Demetria against any threats, how does that work? Because right now, what Powell probably would do is pretty much hold action. Anyone that comes close, attack. Otherwise, no. But do you define it as go and attack threats immediately apparent?
With the oath you've given, I believe your first course of action that you stated, that being to defend only, not to be the aggressor, is entirely reasonable, and you don't feel as though that would impede upon your oath at all.
Okay. In that case, I am going to pretty much, or actually no, I'll set the spear aside, pull out a Dorada, keep the shield up, and prepare action. Anyone that attempts to attack or harm Demetria, I throw the Dorada at. The dory at.
I'm sorry, could you restate that once more?
I hold action to throw a javelin at anyone that threatens Demetria.
I see. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I just simply spaced out there for half a second when I was opening up my bottle. My bad.
The final frontier.
Geigen then. Thank you, though.
All right. So let's see. We are going to attempt to grapple Rob. 24.
24. Do I need to make a strength saving throw or
I think that's just an attack.
an attack?
Oh,
Okay,
no, that's a
well then
grapple.
that.
Wait, now I'm
Okay,
even more
yeah.
confused.
It is stated that
Also, Lorius is making the grapple. What?
Gasp.
Lorius
Well,
is here.
it's the token I selected.
Okay,
okay.
so traditionally, I see that they've listed grapple as an action for the Geigen because it's a very large thing. I believe you still get your, much like your traditional grapple, it'll be
Athletics,
this attack
okay.
versus your athletics, or acrobatics if you so choose. My mistake.
Let's go for athletics then.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, about to say.
Nope, that's a big nope. I am grappled.
Is it
Yeah,
gonna
how
hurt?
do you evade being grappled by a guy with 6 arms?
Yeah, you really don't.
You don't.
That's,
Yeah.
that's canon right there.
That's the neat part.
He's
You don't.
He got them 6 arms.
He can hold each limb and still have a sword and a shield ready to stab someone. My
There you
God.
go.
That's terrifying. Oh wait, no, I kind of do the same thing with the bonus action grapple, and still hit things.
All right, so we're gonna do 2 spears, and Rob's one coming your way, and because you're grappled, it has advantage.
Sweet.
Is it grappled or
27.
restrained?
Ow!
Yeah, it has advantage. Yeah.
Yep.
By grappling a
Okay.
target, the Gargan has advantage on attack rolls. Yep.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah, that absolutely hits.
Okay, so it is.
At this fight, I want to read that Geigen stat block. I have ideas.
The 2 shields thing really helps.
Oh,
Asura.
Oh yeah.
I rip off his arms and
you
attach
can-
2 to my back.
So in the chat log, Eclipse, where it says the attack, you roll 20 and 27.
I'm just gotta
You
pull
can
it up.
click the word attack, and
it'll
that'll give you
do
the
it for
damage. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Click the word attack. Yep.
Yeah, monster stat blocks are kind of weird when it comes to roll 20.
It is. Yeah, they're hard to.
And it's lagging like hell for me too, for some ungodly reason. Oh my god. It is jumping all over my screen. Come on.
Would you like me to do it just in case? If you're lagging on
Yeah.
There
your
we go.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's a lot of
Ooh,
damage.
26 damage. Yikes.
Yeah, it should be just the first one.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Oh, for a
Okay.
second there, I thought
Yeah.
it was.
It is. Ooh. Damn.
Ouch. 26 is still
let's
bad
see.
enough.
26 from 40 is going to be 14. I am down to 14 HP.
Okay,
I am so sorry.
Okay.
that is a crit.
Yeah.
Hey, no, this is good. This is good. This is the way things go.
And then the other spear attack is going for Arena. The screen wants to stop jumping around.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the one that tries to kill themselves constantly because that's just the character.
This dang on thing. Okay, second one coming.
Oh,
20.
Jesus Christ!
Oh no!
Going down.
Mother of God, what's that?
Oh. Not as bad, but it could have been.
It could have been.
Oh.
I think the DM curse has spread from me to Eclipse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has, because I only had 17 hit points left.
Oh.
Arena's down.
Oh.
Oh, this is so cool! Oh, I know what I'm doing on my turn. Ah, this is gonna be so good. This is so cool.
For the benefit of everyone, let me also state two things. One, Arena, though she is down, still has the horn in her satchel.
Mm-hmm.
Two, a form of clarity, Rob, whenever somebody is grappled by the Geigen, they are considered restrained.
Okay, that's what I thought I was going to say.
Yes, I just wanted to tag that on.
Restrained.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. I don't think that hinders my plan for my turn.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah. No, I'm still good. I know what I'm doing on my turn. It's gonna be fun. I never thought I would actually get to use this class feature. This is gonna be so cool.
Suplex the guy again. I could, but I can't.
Yeah, and I will also state before I move on to the next turn, I'm not sure who all has inspiration, but don't forget it can be shared, even outside of character means.
Okay, good to know.
Now you tell me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought that was common knowledge.
Could I use my inspiration to get Leonis to make a wisdom save?
That is an option.
Ah! Okay.
I'm not sure where I would stand on this fight anymore, even if I wasn't charmed, though. That's the problem.
Leonius,
yeah.
look deep into your stomach. Look around. Which one do you want to eat more?
I
Rob.
mean, in this moment of like the guy in two arms latching out, grabbing.
That's fair. I would
Rob,
want to eat the guy
holding
again
him
first.
aloft. A spear thrust into Rob's gut. Rob cries out in pain. Their eyes meet. Leonis, a silent plea going to Leonis for help as Arena falls behind him. That feels pretty dramatic.
Yeah, I really like this.
It really
like
does,
this.
and you know what's even more dramatic is that Gaia doesn't want to see anybody hurt. I'm going to spend a sorcery point, and I am going to twin Healing Word.
Okay.
One.
Does that go against the oath?
No.
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 She swore an oath of
Or-
peace.
I swore an oath of peace, not an oath of protection.
Ever.
Ooh.
Oath of peace.
Okay.
Meaning I'm not going to harm her allies. I am going to heal the Geigen.
Okay. A little bit of a dick move there, but okay.
The next one, this is why I twinned it. The next one to Arena.
Okay.
Please let it be one.
Oh, no, it is +1. There you go.
+1. So, I mean, it's like, she doesn't want to see anybody hurt. She swore an oath of peace, but she doesn't like that her friend went down either, because she still considers Arena her friend. She just doesn't want to see she doesn't want Demetria hurt or any of her allies hurt, so.
Okay. Let me
7 points, huh?
Yeah, confused cat noise.
One more than the Geigen. Look at you. Congrats.
Yeah.
Rob, it is almost with a terrified look that Rob realizes that the Geigen he's been killing is healing.
Yeah. Like, what? Well, what just happened here?
Gaia, the fuck?
Okay.
This is such a clusterfuck.
This is more entertaining than I expected.
Right?
I mean, you know, that's just it at this point.
Anything else for your turn, Gaia?
No, I'm good.
Raw.
I'm good at this point.
What the fuck is this session?
Okay,
I know.
so
Tell me about it.
as a bonus action, I'm going to use a class feature that I never thought I would get to use because we have 6 people in the party and most of the challenges were going to be trivial. I was so wonderfully and unabatedly, happily proven wrong with this fight, and I could not be happier about the situation. Leonis is going to peer around him. He's going to peer at Arena, battered and bruised on the floor or on the table. He's going to look at Nico, held captive in the corner, and he's going to, with a divine light pouring from his eyes and from the symbol upon his chest, he's going to shout to the heavens, and with an echoing boom of a voice, he's going to shout out, "Stand and fight!" Wait,
Champion challenge.
no, not that one.
Make you
That one.
Okay.
That one.
Turn the tide. You can bolster injured creatures within your divinity. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Pretty cool, right?
Oh, that is cool.
Every creature of your choice.
Yeah, so Arena, Nico, and myself. 1d6 plus,
I am full, by the way.
yeah, it's fine. 1d6 plus 3.
You
HP.
get a warm, tingling sensation then.
Never
a bit
thought I would get to
confused.
use that.
Why do you think that you only need a small group in order to use this, though?
No. I never thought we would ever, get enough people injured enough or be in a dire enough situation for this to actually be a thing that I would do.
I believe it's his
Gotcha.
charisma modifier, not yours. So.
Well, my charisma modifier is 3, so it works.
Oh, okay.
That's why I rolled 3.
Yeah. So and I
My
get 5.
my
for
charisma's
that.
only a 2.
Cool. Okay, and then as my action, I'm going to look at Leonis and say, "Leonis,
Meow.
we still have a fight to do on the morrow. You and me. Don't let this get in the way." And I'm going to use my inspiration to try and get him to make a wisdom save. If I'm inferring what you told me that was a thing that I could do.
You do not have to use your action for this, but I appreciate the dramatic, the thematics of it. You still have your action to spend if you so choose, but inspiration is a free action to send to another player.
Okay, cool. Well, then I will do that.
Okay. Linus, considering it was on his turn, I don't mind terribly if you want to make a wisdom save now, considering the tension at hand.
Oh, God, I swear to Christ. Okay.
Will Ra break through to his friend?
Oh!
What was the DC?
Higher than that, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
You just
maybe.
can't catch a break.
That's
with
3
this.
times now. Jesus. I get this is the cliche, but fuck.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Linus,
It was a shot in the dark.
well, you haven't, let me state, you haven't broken free, but you can feel a fog beating to somehow both, it feels as though one is lifting and another is descending, a fugue state entering over your mind. On your following turn, you don't have to attack your fellows, but you still cannot attack your current ally of the Dryads. You are starting to fight it off, but it has not been shaken off entirely, if that makes sense to you.
No, it makes sense.
Okay, and for my actual action of the turn, if I'm reading this right, in order to break restrained, I need to do an athletics check against the Geigen for my action.
Yes.
Yes, to actually break
Okay.
through grapples or restraints, it has to be No, you can do that. You're better off with athletics, yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so athletics against whatever it is that he's going to do. That is my action for the turn. Here we go.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not bad.
22. So, Eclipse, if you could roll another grapple, if you don't mind terribly.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Raw!
You are out.
Just slams his head back. Geigen's, ow, my eye.
with a mighty heave, worthy of the grandson of Sidon, truly, Rob yanks himself free of the Geigen's grip.
All right, and with that second dramatic turn, I am done.
Okay. That pulls us on to Urina.
Okay, well, I have a question before I make a move.
Mm-hmm.
Given that I think we know now that Leonis is probably under some sort of charm or spell or something because he's standing against us, could I try to counter charm him with either a charm person or command?
I would need to see the ability in specifics, but that is within the realm of possibility, yes.
Let me just throw that. I'll just throw it into the chat then. So
Okay.
It'll say what it is. So it is a. Is it?
Hey, Leonis, prepare to have conflicted feelings.
I'm already there, bro.
Man.
I
so
don't
if you-
think commands
That's the
can.
command, and this one I'll just literally charm person. So
Oh, you can cast command. Is that a ranger
So-
spell? I didn't know that.
I am a ranger.
Yeah, but I
Amazonian
didn't know it
ranger.
was a ranger spell command.
You attempt to charm human, you can see within. Oh god,
It's
double
from-
charm.
It's from the Amazonian enclave.
Let me. Okay, so both are viable. I would say that Charm Person is your better option between the two.
Okay. So I will...
Double charm the
Conflict with
barbarian.
feelings.
Why not?
Is this a bonus action or a regular action?
That
It's an
looks
action.
like it's a full action.
Okay. I'll try to get enough of us to look at Leonis and just try to counter charm against Demetrius' hold.
God damn it. My poor barbarian.
His
Leonis,
brain is all fucky.
Wake up, Leonis!
let me state that, as I said before, you're currently in a fugue state. I mentioned that without realizing this would happen. If you so choose, if you believe it's within Leonis' character, you can choose to take disadvantage on this saving throw. That is up to you, though.
God.
Not that I think you need it, considering how well you've been rolling, but
God, and
Fourth time's the charm.
Okay, you know what? Just because of Rob's little speech, yeah, I would say I have disadvantage willingly on this.
makes sense. Makes
Okay.
sense.
Watch, this is why I rolled fucking double nat 20s or some bullshit.
Mhm.
You gotta be fucking
Oh
kidding
my
me.
god!
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Wow, you still are. Wow. How do you do this, Grim?
Oh my god!
I'm always bewildered at your rolls.
Oh my god! Is there anything I can do to intensify?
No, I don't feel so bad.
I don't even know anymore, man. I don't even know.
Oh my god! I don't want to have to beat you up.
Leonis is in an acid trip state at this
I
point.
really am. This is like the first time I tried fucking weed or some shit, and my mind's just nowhere.
Catnip.
You can choose to fail it automatically.
I wasn't that
God.
convinced by Rob's speech.
Oh, this is so grand. I love this so much.
Use your you got inspiration.
Yeah.
to fail it.
The one time you pass it, you really shouldn't, but the one time you do, it's just against your friends.
Jesus.
I refer you to this.
Yeah, we all know how this works.
Oh boy.
All right, Arena. I will say, I believe you're still prone. It takes half your movement to stand up. You have used your action. You can stand if you'd like, and move if you'd like. You still have your bonus action, and you can still command Bubo, as he is still within range of hearing for now.
Well, I sent him off to get the thing. I just couldn't move the token off the map.
Yeah, he just moves on your turn, so it had to wait till your turn came back around.
Oh, well, he's flight speed is like 80, so he's gone.
Okay.
I just don't have the ability to get him off the map.
No worries. Just making sure.
Okay. I guess this would be technically 10 feet away from this dude.
What?
This one. This is 10 feet away.
No, that is 5 feet away because he's
Crap.
a very large man. If you want to move 10 feet away, you have to move directly away, like 1 step behind you. But that will be an attack of opportunity.
Exactly. I'm like, I can't go left. I can't go right. I'm like a checked king on a chessboard.
If you move while you're prone, he has disadvantage. No, he does. He doesn't because you're within range, within melee range.
I crawl under his feet.
Yeah. So you've already used your action. So yeah, it's either move and risk an opportunity attack. I don't think there's any way you could avoid it.
No, but I can smack him with the whip again, I guess, since I'm still down.
With a bonus action, you can. Yes, that sounds correct. I think you have disadvantage because you're prone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can stand up for half your movement.
Yep. That'll work.
Okay. Stand, whip, 18. 18 does not hit.
The hell is this combat?
I don't know.
That's all I can do for the moment until I can get fully standing.
Oh, I just thought of a thing.
Buttermilk?
Ooh, this is going to be wonderful on my turn.
Oh, please don't mind fuck the lion anymore. He's had enough.
It does involve the lion.
God damn it, don't involve the lion.
He's already dead.
Just think you're being optimistic, Rob. Just saying.
If anything involves me, I'll be right back. I gotta take the dogs out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a moment to send a plea towards Linus. Leonis, Arena stands, battered and bruised, a whip strike going wide against the Geigen. As she stumbles back to her feet, bringing us to the Mynids. Nico, you said you quote-unquote surrendered, is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I'm going to have the one that's near you make a grapple, if you don't mind terribly.
Oh, fuck that. No.
So whether you resist or not is up to you, but the other one's also going to be closing in. So I have a strength roll against... Wow.
Well, they're probably going to grapple me, yep. Take a look, yep.
Nico's not into that.
Nope.
There's only one person that can do that to him.
This is true.
Dear God, I forgot about that.
Oh, God,
And now you didn't.
Other ones coming in close to keep him pinned. As the first one gets a hold of your hands, one arm lovingly caressing your cheek. Which brings us to Leonis once again.
Man, I don't even fucking know anymore. Jesus.
Anybody have inspiration for the lion, man?
The
Handle.
one person who does isn't going to give it to him right now.
Leonis, you're in a fugue state. Things are very confusing here.
Man, I'm just angry. People keep trying to charm me. I can't break out of it. And when I do break out of it, it's not when I want to. God damn. You know what? I blame Rob for this. Fuck Rob. I'm attacking Rob.
Yes.
That is an acceptable choice.
I'm gonna recklessly attack Rob.
Go for it.
Targeting the center of your mixed feelings, you attack Rob.
Confused cat noises ensue. Oh, you
He's
gotta be
robbing
fucking
you.
kidding me.
Wow. 14.
Sorry, no. I will parry that.
Well, fuck you. As a bonus action, I'm gonna grapple you. Come
Go
here.
for it.
Isn't he already
Fuck
Oh no, he's not.
No,
Okay.
he's not, no.
Get over here.
Ooh, and grappled again.
Hug.
Rob, you have two big strong men trying to pin you to the table. This is getting weird.
I've seen a video like this.
I've seen many
As-
like this.
As that awareness goes out, Leonius releases his grip. He's like, I'm not about that.
Leonis, I didn't know you cared.
That's my turn.
And we have the commoners.
Not 20.
All of them are a little concerned, confused. They're backing up now that they've been freed from the thing. The ensnarement. Let me remove their stuff. The prized student, though, has something. Let me. I don't want to not say her name because she's done so. I mean, she's so important. She's just a little commoner.
And yet she has a name, other than commoner.
Oh, I said here earlier. I know I did. Cetra? Is that right? That sounds right. Anybody remember? No? Okay, that's fine. It's just a commoner. She was given a bow, if you remember correctly.
Yep. Part of me was considering taking it, but that would require putting the shield down.
So she's going to make a bow attack against... This is going to be confusing. Against... Let's make it against Rob. She has +0 in dex. She's not proficient. So it's just going to be a +1 attack.
Cool. Can I catch it with my teeth?
Damn near.
Yes, yeah, sure. I'm okay with that.
Cool.
So let me also state that catching this thing in your teeth, catching the arrow in your teeth as Linus has pinned you to the table, you're filled with a bit of confusion for a brief second as you feel this empathy sort of roll over you from the origin of the arrow, as though some sort of magical compulsion was enchanted upon it. And you realize quite strangely that the arrow has transformed into a rose in the middle of your teeth.
Oh, dear God.
I will gaze longingly into the eyes of Leonius.
Oh, no. Let's not make this a thing, please.
Oh, too late.
Wow.
I'm not that
Good.
Greek.
Confused bird noises?
Nico, distantly, as you're still restrained or grappled by these Maenads, you see in the corner of your eye as the door next to you is still open, the slightly wounded form of Lorius sprinting down the hall from the kitchen, trying to escape still.
That makes sense. That is part one.
I don't know if that's an upgrade or a
Dimitri, huh?
downgrade.
It's all horizontal at this point,
True.
including us.
God
No.
damn it.
No. No, you're vertical. You're vertical.
I know.
I'm
Can I say that
basically
triggers my? Can I say that triggers my held action to throw a spear at him?
Yeah,
I don't
bonk
think
him.
so. I think he has enough
and
spears to worry
send him
about
to you
around
to
him right
horny
now.
jail.
That's right. I don't need your spear too, Palace.
Oh,
God damn it.
It's gone.
I'm so sorry it's gone in this direction, but we're going to keep it there for a while, boys.
Because that's how this game rolls, people.
Welcome to Greek, bitch.
Oh my god.
That's how we roll.
Demonetized.
Totally. 100%.
Regaining her compulsion, the more this battle seems to turn in her favor. Demetrius slinks to the back, leaning against the wall for a brief moment. Leaning against the wall and saying, "Give up. You're not in the right here." And with that, we're going to move on to Nico, as she doesn't seem to be doing anything immediately noticeable.
I would like to try to make sure that those things don't touch my face. I'm not breaking free of the grapple. I'm just making it less uncomfortable.
Oh, I see. You're
Not the face. Not the face.
you're not struggling. You're just trying to wriggle away from the loving embrace.
It's like not the face.
You can do so. I'm going to make this a check, if only because I think it'd be funny. A and B because the second Maenad is not grappling you and has both hands free to do what she wishes with them.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Hyloch, why?
I'm about to run. Sure. What do I roll?
Acrobatics or athletics, much like your grapple check.
All right. Hey,
Guys, I'm married. I'm married.
motivated.
She's not married. It's fine.
You know what? That's true.
Technically
16.
not married.
You're good. Yeah, the second one is not able to lovingly caress your cheek like they were trying to do before.
Yep, that's yeah. I'm not
I need an
participating in this fight
adult.
anymore.
Okay.
Need an adult.
So it looks like Nico has surrendered. Rob, Arena, you both can see this. Pal, it is your turn. Would you like to continue to hold?
I will continue to hold position. I'll move back just so that way she's still within the 5 feet for the +2 AC.
Mhm. Though unseen. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
You're good. I was simply going to say, though unseen by Pal as he turns to face his fellow still in the fight, as he settles up in front of her, shield at the ready, Demetria throws a not quite cocky, but holier than thou smile towards Rob.
Okay.
Oh, she
but-
wants to out-holy me, huh? I'll holy her.
Phrasing. Anyways,
Are we still?
Phallus will call out, slightly muffled still by the face scarf. It's only you two. This doesn't have to end with somebody on the floor bleeding out.
Again.
Remember, as you said, we still have Leonius's family to attend to. Don't
And
throw
that's
your
when-
life away here.
And that's when it dawns on Rob, and he gets a smile on his face.
Also, I'll turn to the lady with the bow, and I'll just say, out of curiosity, what did Demetria see in you? You can't use that thing.
Looking a bit like a deer in headlights, shocked, Lysetra just turns to look towards Pal, and then turns to look towards Demetria with like a pleading look, like, please help me. Demetria does not respond, though.
She agrees.
She's got bigger fish to fry right now.
Yeah, but I'll just keep holding the shield up. Well, if you end up killing yourself with that bow, it's your business, not mine.
That brings us to the guy again.
Okay. Alright, so the Geigen's gonna stand over Arena and he's gonna attempt to grapple her. Ooh, not this time. We lucked out. Ah.
That depends. Is she still prone?
Oh yeah, true. Would she still take
No,
prone?
she stated that she was going to stand.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
because
I
that
didn't think
the
so.
prone symbol is still on, so that's
Yeah.
why.
I will state that because it's not exactly an attack, she still has to roll, which I'll roll for her. And if her result is below an 8 somehow, she is still
Somehow.
grappled.
Somehow.
Hey, don't joke about it. I've seen it.
Yeah, I know.
So let me get her, let's see, athletics or acrobatics. It looks like athletics is higher, so I'll do that for her. So I believe she still stepped away.
Yeah, she doesn't come back yet. Yeah.
So 10.
I just stepped back.
Oh,
that's
welcome
good.
back.
Long
You
way.
are not grappled. Congrats.
Oh, okay. Doggies are taking longer. What happened?
Attempted grapple.
Yeah.
And it failed? Okay,
Failed.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, it failed.
Flippity doo dah. Bye bye.
Okay, so but a spear is coming your way.
Oh Jesus.
15.
Negative Ghost Rider.
And then one aimed at Rob.
For
Oh.
once.
No.
Oh, critical
What
miss.
the
No,
fuck
that's
is happening?
Advantage. That's advantage.
doesn't-
Suddenly.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong number. Hey, how did it go?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, Linus has grappled
grappled.
Rob.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To the table.
It'll be 14
To the
AC.
table.
Okay, cool.
Actually, wait. Grapple does not confer
No, it
advantage.
does
it's
not.
Restrained that does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's restrained.
okay, cool.
So the damage does not go
Yay.
through. My mistake. I thought there was something wrong with what I was saying there.
I get it confused all the time too.
Yeah.
Same.
It's all right.
Blame 5th edition.
Yeah.
Okay. So Geigen thrusts his spears forward. Both miss. but he looks quite imposing there, standing foot on table, as you all are. Okay. If you like, Guy, you can proceed with your turn. Eclipse, if you don't mind managing. I need the bathroom real quick, or we can all do a 10-minute break. Either way.
10-minute break,
good.
probably would be
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah,
That sounds good to
Breaks
me.
all around. Okay. Breaks all around then.
Alrighty.
What's going on? Okay, yeah,
I'll
let's
be
take a break.
right back.
This combat has gone on for a while. Admittedly, it's because we're putting in so many jokes. Sorry.
Wakashi wa wa surune kanran shade imasu sore otomete kudasai.
The combat has gone on for a while, but also this is probably one of the most interesting combats I've had in a while.
Remember, for you, you're not the mindfuck lion.
You're not being harassed by those.
No, but he's being harassed by someone.
True.
Why am I always being harassed by someone?
I'll be back.
Sasuhani de Konoka Waiso. This one is hard to say.
Okay. What the hell is that?
Ah, the translation got changed on Google Translate. Damn it.
Confused cat noises.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 You're the
Leonius,
most mind fucked out of anyone in this group right now.
Leonius.exe has ceased to function.
God, okay.
Leonis,
I have to.
Leonis.exe has suffered a critical failure. Please restart.
Hmm.
I have to really, really figure out how I'm going to phrase this to really get the most impact out of this. Rob has one last gambit to win this fight.
Guy is heavily confused.
But
Yo.
I'm really, really going to have to phrase this right.
Yo, what up in the club? Lock of high.
Nice.
Did someone say something funny?
You.
Me?
Yes. You
Okay.
funny man.
Oh, and do we have everyone back?
Yes.
Roll call.
Not
Rob,
here. Gaia in a tree. Oh no, wait, that's Yoru. I'm sorry, wrong.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's a cat. I'm the cat in this game. I'll climb trees. I just try to eat
You
them.
are on a tree in this case.
No,
Also,
yeah,
Gaia
is not
can't
on
be
a
in a-
tree. Guys, is a tree.
Gaia
Oh.
can't.
Yes.
Gaia can't be a tree because
She
her tree
is-
is cut down.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's
well-
just sad, man.
I mean, if you want to get technical, Gaia is a boat, but
Gaia's a boat. Gaia's a tree.
I mean, I'd ship it.
Oh, I love it. That's a good
Oh.
pun.
Oh.
That was a good one.
Apparently, I'm just saying all the funnies today.
Yes,
Like I
you
said.
are. You are knocking it out of the park.
Knocking what?
The wood.
Get out of my head. God damn it.
Which brings us right back to the tree.
Exactly.
All right, let's leave that joke alone for a second.
Oh, jeez.
Well,
Are we all
well-
here?
well, you
Why
got
are
me,
we just to suffer?
well, you got me stumped. I don't know.
Oh, stumped.
Gaia's completely offended by all of these jokes. Uh,
Wah.
This feels kind of unremarkable.
yeah,
A little bit of a reach, but I like it.
I
like the way
Start your...
Hyloch, I like the way you're branching out into different areas of jokes.
Get out of my head, Blue! Here we go with the puns.
I
So,
hope this part's
we're just-
recording.
Are we just gonna start up a campaign where we're all bards in a stand-up comedy act now?
There you go. That worked.
I like to use my action to leaf now.
Good. Like it.
Oh my
I always
god.
knew you were a pussy, Grim.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ow.
cat puns, nice.
Meow.
Okay. Okay.
Ouch.
So you've all returned.
Yeah.
Last I heard, Arats was complaining that everybody always targets him. Is that right? Did I miss that? It's because you play
Everybody's
pretty
touching
boys.
his face.
Sounds
He's
like
a
me,
pretty
yeah.
boy. Yeah.
Yeah, you play pretty boys. What do you expect?
And we're
Not
great.
always. Mostly yes,
Excuse
actually.
me.
I don't mind. Continue.
Hags, man, hags.
Yeah,
Always the hags.
Always the hacks. Okay, okay. So Gaia, I think it was the start of your turn when we last woke
Uh-huh.
up
You
many
know,
moons ago.
Gaia doesn't want to fight her friends, but Gaia's not going to fight.
We only have 2 fighting left.
Yes, and to help lower some numbers down here, since one's restrained, why not have the pretty boy there, restrained by a cat, make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh,
That sounds
Rob?
like Rob.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
dang.
guess that's Rob.
This, if I
Yeah,
better
Rob.
save this, or else this could really interfere with my super cool plans.
Yeah.
Okay. here we
It
go.
could. Let me pull up my spell sheet here.
Not the sugoi.
Okay, so I need to make a wisdom saving throw, yeah?
Correct. Wisdom
Okay.
saving throw.
Here we go. 15.
Oh, that's
Nice.
what you needed. Yeah, that meets it.
Yes!
I was trying to charm you, so you know.
Rob, you stubborn bastard.
Please, no more
Yup.
charming.
Well, my DC is 15, so I was trying to
Okay.
stop him, but that's my turn.
There is too much enchantment magic just being thrown around willy-nilly.
Hmm.
All right, that was your action. Anything further?
No,
Okay.
that's it.
Where the hell am I?
A plea sent to Rob is rejected as we turn to Rob's turn.
So, Rob is just going to take, after hearing what Palace said, Rob's going to turn his head and lean back a little bit and just kind of laugh. And it's a hearty chuckle. It's a hearty chuckle, the kind of joke where a friend that you knew and loved just cracked a real zinger, you know? And he's going to turn to Demetria and say, oh goodness, I had completely forgotten. You don't realize this, do you, yet? But you've already lost. There is no way in which you win in this situation, Demetria. Tell me, did you know that Pythor loves his daughter? And not just the familial love. She is his everything, his reason to get up in the morning. She is the sunshine and the world to him. And not a few days ago, we found out that she was to die. She was meant to be executed and killed. Imagine the sorrow of a god who could do nothing to save his beloved daughter. He was a sobbing, utter, and complete wreck. Let that sink in for a minute. A god, not just any god, but the god of war, was a sobbing, drunken mess. And then, out of the blue, some saviors came who managed to make a bargain and save his daughter. Oh, how he was elated. But I'll tell you this now. Literally doesn't have anything and have the mental capacity of any. Oh, okay. But as of right now, she's going to be executed on the morrow because the ones who take her place are currently being killed by a rogue dryad with a chip on her shoulder. Tell me, what do you think a god would do to save his most beloved daughter? How angry do you think he would be? I'd say he'd be pretty pissed off. I'd say he'd do just about anything. And unlike the Oath of Sidon that he took, that prevents him from interfering with various things, I don't believe you hold any such protection. So I'm giving you one last chance to give up, Demetria. Let us go. Release your hold on Leonis. Tell Pallas the information that he wants to know, and release the commoners here. Or else, in a very short amount of time, a small metallic bird is going to make his way and inform a god of war that his baby girl is going to be sacrificed on the morrow if he does nothing. And with that, Rob is going to grin at Demetria.
That's clever. That's really clever.
There is one caveat, but let's see if it can be caught.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a bluff, but it's a pretty darn convincing bluff with enough truths in it to make it convincing.
Oh, did you catch the thing I caught?
I caught a lot.
There are several things, but let's see.
It's still pretty good though, right?
No, it's absolutely
It's a great
good
pitch.
thing.
Fucking poor Leonius.
Let's. So first off, I will give you your inspiration back.
Okay, cool.
Second off, I'm going to have you roll me. This feels quite surely an intimidation check.
God, yes.
Sure. Okay, let's see. Just a straight intimidation, advantage, disadvantage?
Let's. I'm going to give Dimitri a disadvantage on her save, so I'll just have you simply roll as you will.
Could I use my inspiration to gain advantage?
Yes, that is totally acceptable.
Okay, then. 20!
Nice.
Good to get advantage. So I am, as I am uncertain how Dimitri would like to proceed exactly, I'm going to do Wisdom save, and I'm going to apply a disadvantage, considering all the things in play.
Oh, Demetria doesn't have an insight skill?
No, I do not.
Monsters rarely do.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Wisdom.
Survey says 13.
Oof, if only she had advantage, fellas.
That would have been hilarious.
All right, so now it's up to the Dungeon Master to figure out what happens. Is he gonna grant all of Rob's wishes? Is she gonna be slightly miffed by it? Who knows? Who knows?
So Rob's demands were, if you could lay them out for me.
Okay, so Rob's demands were
Read the
release
digest.
everyone, tell Pallas the information he wants to know, and release the commoners. Let everybody walk away. She doesn't get any more commoners. We're not going to fight her anymore. We get the information, we get the horn, we get what we came for, and we leave, and she gets to continue just being here.
Make out like bandits.
But we leave with everything that we want.
Or incur Wrath of fucking War God.
Or Wrath of fucking War God. Whether she wants to just let us leave with the commoners, and she just decides to kick us out, or, you know, there are many, many different ways that she can decide to play this out. But, yeah. I understand that this could take a moment for you to do this, and I do apologize for making you think this hard.
No.
But,
Man, I'm great at improv. Even I can't fucking think of something that fast.
yeah, but this is the last gambit that I thought that Rob would have up his sleeve.
No, you're good. This is good. I have an idea in mind. I'm just looking for how to phrase it within Demetria's way.
Yep. Sure.
Okay. There is a stillness that seems to fall onto the battlefield as Rob's words seem to halt the Geigen's next attack. A spear being thrown either his way or Arena's. The Mynids turning to look towards their leader. The commoners turning to look toward Demetria as well. In this moment of silence, you can see the thoughts beginning to flash over Demetria. A flicker of fear, a flicker of contempt, before resolve fades onto her. And she strides a half step forward, nearly knocking into Pal, before stepping beside him in full view of the other. Moore, you have a slight buzzing that's coming from your mic. Might be a fan or something similar.
My apologies.
You're good. I just
Okay, I thought it was just high.
no. I don't think it is. I got all the windows closed now. Okay. Stepping besides Pal to be in full view of those surrounding. And she sighs, a tired thing, folding her hands behind her back in a moment of looking as though somebody who was in full control of the situation, and considering the turn of it, perhaps she feels she truly is. She says, "You're not bargaining from a place of strength. So the war god sends what? A party, more adventurers, an army, if he can spare it. You think this is the only threat around here? There is an army knocking at his door, and he can spare the men to send here?
If he comes here, and if he gets his replacements for his daughter, then he need not worry or concern himself at the army of his door. They go away so long as the sacrifice is met."
Additionally, I have been there. He's not wrong. Pythor, well, she's his priority.
Sorry, Leonidas.
Demetria pauses a moment more, looking towards Pal and nodding along with his words as though hearing words from a trusted advisor rather than a man only temporarily an ally. Before she continues on, the battle still seemingly in this nebulous pause for some strange reason, resting on her words alone. And she goes on. "I only wanted a night of peace. You came here, slaughtered your way through, and made demands. Even now, when I am defending my home from invaders, you're making demands. If the call is for peace, I'm not sure you've earned it or deserve it. But I'm willing to make amends, in a sense. And there has been blood spilt on both sides. And though I do not see your issue with the death of a few, I can understand how a loss can sting. Taking it as a moment of weakness on your part, I'll let this matter settle." She makes a motion for the Gaigan, who, if nobody makes attack against him, begins to slowly lower his shields and weapons. The commoners look uncertainly towards her, and she goes on. "As I said, I simply wanted a night of peace. A night to celebrate my companions," and she gestures around her to the commoners. "But that's been ruined, and I don't want any more blood to be shed onto my table. I'll give you a moment. 2. Put yourselves together and leave. I'll share a few words with those who have paid their manners." And she gestures towards Pal and Gaia. "I'll give you a moment to speak with whoever you think is held here against their will, and they can choose whether they want to leave or stay. And then you go with your things and those who willingly follow after you."
Done. I agree to these terms.
With another heartbeat of silence, Demetria pauses, glancing to her followers, and then to the Geigen, before nodding her head, and the Geigen's weapons finally sheath. She makes another motion, and the table and chairs around you buckle once more, forcing Leonis and Rob off it, the Geigen losing his footing slightly as he falls back as well. She makes a twirl of her hand and says, "Then gather yourselves and be off." Leonis, you feel as the fugue state begins to end on you, finally drawing to a close, seemingly without obvious cause. And you are back to yourself. The Maenads, who have risen Nico to his feet, look a bit upset and put out, but release their hold on him. The commoners
thank God.
look a bit scared and stay where they are, eyeing those around, the foreigners around the table, cautiously. Leave my temple, and I'll send out the followers I have remaining, and you may speak to them. After that, you are to leave.
This is more than acceptable. Come, everyone, we're leaving. Except for Palace and Gaia, who need to talk. But, come with us after you're done, or whatever. Okay, let's go. And with that, Rob walks out.
Tough. Okay. So it looks like the four of you are stepping out, all four, correct?
Mhm.
Yep.
You'll be trailed by the Maenads from behind.
Sure.
But you are unaccosted as you step out to the temple. And as soon as you go around the corner, you don't have to move your character tokens all the way there. I'm just simply...
Okay.
Alright.
Cool.
Meh.
But yeah, we're leaving the temple.
Okay.
Is Leonius brain dead or something now?
Leona's reason for leaving the room was he was gonna flip a fucking table. He doesn't know anymore.
No, do not flip the table. She's pretty upset.
That's why I left.
All right. As we leave, I'm going to use lay on hands on myself to heal up my wounds for the most part. A little bit. Anyway, yet a little over half.
How can you trust that thing?
I can't, but it was the best option given the circumstances. We were losing. This is our win.
I don't even know what side I'm on anymore.
It's okay. On the morrow, we will have a much more straightforward fight. We cannot afford to tarry here any longer.
I just want to kill things and eat them.
We will, big guy. I promise.
Giannis, calm yourself.
I can feel every crack in my skull because heat's coming off of it.
Soft, kitty, warm, kitty, little ball of fur.
I'll eat your face first.
As the four of you step out to the cool night air and get your first set of bearings, we move back to those still within the fest hall. Pal, Gaia, surrounded by Demetria, the Geigen, and the four common. The Geigen, looking a bit uncertain, begins to march back to his posts, the commoners being naturally forced out of the way as he does so. The others, seemingly uncertain, step to their chairs as well, and Demetria turns to look towards the two of you. You don't. And she pauses a moment more, looking to mull over something before she continues on. Let me state that, though your fellows are absolutely cast out of here, you have shown more reasoning and rationale than either of them, any of them. You know my gift. Your quest is folly. It will not end pleasantly. If you so choose, I would give you protection here. You could remain here and not be pulled along by the strings of old fools who think they deserve power for something not under their control. You don't have to be the puppets of prophecy. You could remain here. You could live a life. You don't have to cast it away on a fool's errand.
And she's saying this to the both of us?
The both, yes.
Well, Pallas will look down, considering for a moment before... You're right. This quest is folly. Prophecy false. I know that better than anyone. But my fate is my own, and I have chosen my end.
Gaia contemplates. I'm still too new to this world to become complacent. There's a lot to see. Sure, it might be a foolish run, but it's at least I can get a glimpse into the world that I have nothing, that I know nothing of. And to learn, I didn't have a family to teach me things. So learning by doing is the best I can do. But if by some chance I survive this, the quest, the fates allow it, I will definitely come back here.
Demetria nods along with the words, glancing first to Pal and then to Gaia as they each speak. The seriousness of the situation undercuts slightly as Demetria is obviously fighting back some sort of snicker or laugh looking at Gaia. It's quelled down and pushed away as she looks away, glancing off to the side, trying to remain cordial and polite. You asked for information. Do you wish it shared here and now, or would you prefer a moment alone? And she looks towards Pal as she offers this.
I've come a long way, Demetria. I'm afraid I can't wait any longer. I have to find them.
Very well. There is an artifact not in my possession. An item of lineage. It is not within, but just outside the necropolis at Telemok. Concealed within the mountain snowbanks. If you were to reach the bridge, move east until you see the hands, and buried at the base of one will be the item you seek.
So it does exist. Thank you. I needed to hear that.
Nodding her head once more, Demetria gestures for you all to follow as she walks around the banquet table. I want to thank you both. I don't have much to offer, but I do keep a few things within my room that may be not useful, but as a sign of gratitude, perhaps. Trailing off, she continues to walk around, expecting you both to follow, which is up to you whether you do or not.
Of course.
Do we move the tokens? Okay, there we are. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
No worries.
Ah,
You're good.
I lost sight for a second.
Without much hesitation, Demetria throws her door open, only to find her room in a bit of disarray. Clearly not quite how she left it. In the back lies a wooden trunk, broken open. There is a shiver of anger that seems to roll through her shoulders for a brief second. Before she takes a deep breath, turns back to you and says, "It appears that I cannot bequeath you anything at the moment. I will have to send something later on." She speaks in a slow, steady tone, clearly restraining anger. Though, let me say at least once more, thank you. If you need anything else of me, I will be here. But I fear that I now have other matters to tend to, and would encourage you to return to the band of fools up top. I will send my followers out shortly for them to speak.
All right.
I will bow my head to Demetria. What you have shared with me is greater than any gift that you could bestow on me.
I don't need much myself, so it's all well.
Nodding her head once more, Dimitri gestures for you to move onwards as she begins to move back towards the banquet, allowing you to find your way out. Pleasant travels, she calls.
Thank
With that, If you guys don't mind terribly, I'll move
Yeah.
your tokens.
Of course.
Yep, sure.
Does Rob not have his? Oh wow, we're in the void.
Yep. We're in a void.
Yes. It's okay. We can be in the void.
I just needed to move you guys out of the way for a second. I apologize.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mubo
That's
is
fine.
gone, though.
Yep.
Just clicking at Pythor. I don't understand what you are saying, little bird.
Right? Like I
God, you
that thought
understand
crossed
that.
my mind, but it's like she doesn't need to know that Bubo may or may not be able to actually communicate a message.
Yeah, I caught that. I was like, man, I'm not gonna lie. I probably would be the DM that honestly wouldn't have caught that until literally right after I've already made rolls and go, oh, wait, that's literally impossible. I don't think this character would know that.
Right? Right? It was a pretty good bluff though, right? It was pretty good.
Oh, it was great. You're the reason why I love good people in a charisma role.
Yeah.
Or Dova.
Jesse, you're decent. That was not a compliment.
You tried.
Anyways, but I imagine when we finally regroup with the others and see them waiting there, Palace will attempt to force a somewhat cheerful demeanor and simply say, well, I have to say, Rob, that was swift thinking on your part. I'm gonna have
Pretty
to buy
good,
you a
right?
drink. Oh, definitely. I'm gonna have to buy you a drink later. Do you drink?
Oh, absolutely. You can't not drink in my line of business. It comes with the territory, so to speak. Anyway, let's get this over with. There's some commoners, they'll come out. None of them will want to come with us, and we leave with everything that we have. But
Leonidas, are you?
I will need to check with them anyway.
I just snapped my fingers in front of Leonidas' eyes.
I'm here. What?
So, there are going to be 10 commoners that step outside, some looking a bit uncertain by the cool night air, or having just been awoken. Behind them, unpictured, as I'm not bringing 11 tokens out onto the screen. Demetria stands not far, leaning against one of the pillars with a look of contempt, barely concealed, as the 10 begin to move forward, looking a bit uncertain as to why they're out here exactly. Sorry?
All right.
Sorry. Do you mind if I say one thing to Rob?
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Essentially, as they begin coming out, I'll just go up to Rob. If you need at least something persuasive, just do remind them. Karena was the one that sent us to look for her friends. Maybe her name will ring something in their minds.
Ooh, good thought. Good thought. All right.
A few of those.
Do we remember? God, what was the name of? I realized that I've completely forgotten it, but I'm hoping that, in your good grace, you might give us a reminder, Hyloch, as to the name of the lady who ran screaming from the forest and begged our help.
I just told you.
Oh, Karena.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought that. I got that mixed up with Kira, the goddess of music, who was like responsible for sending us on this whole thing at the tavern in the first place. But anyway, bleh. Anyway, my mind's a little messy. Okay.
Your mind's messy?
So yeah, right. Okay. So Rob will turn to the audience, give a soft sigh when he sees that Dimitri is here. He would have preferred had she not been here, but oh well. He will say, Karena fled screaming from these woods under the subjects of your dear hostess. She begged for our help to rescue you from the clutches of a supposed evil dryad. I am here to offer you a chance to return to your homes, to return to civility, to return to your lives. If any of you so wish to come with us, step forward and join us on our journey back to Astoria. And I shall see to it that each of you makes it back to your homes. If it is not your wish to do so, then remain here.
Okay. So, my intention was to ask for a persuasion roll at disadvantage. However, since you
Okay.
have invoked Karina and made a decent plea in character, I will simply say a persuasion check, if you don't mind terribly.
Okie doke.
Is it possible to spend my inspiration to give him advantage?
That is possible, yes.
Cool.
You have advantage.
Yay!
Yay! Damn it!
Yeah, it was half-hearted. It was very much half-hearted because Rob still is of the firm belief that every single last one of these people is enchanted. None of them are under their free will, and he didn't expect any of this to work in the first place. At least this part of the plan. He didn't expect any of the commoners to want to come anyway. So that roll actually is pretty darn accurate.
That said, they are just commoners.
They are just commoners. That is true.
So with a 12, out of the 10 that stand there, uncertainty still plaguing all of them, you see, unexpectedly perhaps, 3 step forward. 2 men and a woman, looking a bit uncertain at their fellows. One of the guys stepping forward first, and that seems to drag his 2 fellows on either side of him forward as well, as though following in his way. They look back at the other 7 remaining, who rub their arms, look away, not a tad uncomfortable. And as they move closer to you, and the 10 take steps back before slowly moving back towards the temple, under the watchful gaze of Demetria. As the last one disappears around the corner, Demetria gives one last look to you and your fellows before striding back into the temple herself, leaving you with your companions, a squirrel on Leonis's shoulder.
Oh god, I forgot that was even here.
Oh my god, that's right, the squirrel!
3
No.
commoners, looking at a loss.
Very well, we have pressing matters to attend to back at Astoria, but this isn't over. I will be following up an investigation, and the 3 of you, I'll need each of your names and where you are going to be staying for the time being. And after interviewing you on the entirety of the facts of the situation, I will make a judgment call from there. With that, let us be off.
You ask for their names and where they'll be staying in Astoria?
Well, for their names for right now. We'll worry about the rest when we actually get to Astoria.
Well, I said 2 guys, 1 woman.
Right.
Let me write them out.
Now, either way, even if they don't have a place to stay now, I don't imagine Theracles will be against the friends of his daughter staying there. At the vineyards.
Certainly.
Speaking
Okay. Ophius, Geruius, and Lemuria. Okay.
And they give you a brief spiel of indicating where they would be. Most of them have or two of them have family in Astoria. Lemuria does not. She had been with a mercantile family that she's not sure where they are now.
We will probably be able to locate them with the information in Astoria. I imagine the routes of various merchants are known well enough in a major city.
Looking still a tad uncertain, but nodding her head anyways, the three look willing to follow for now.
Excellent. With that, let us be off.
Okay.
I am astounded that any of them actually came at all, he mentions to Pallas. I thought for certain they would all be under her Gias.
Yeah. Perhaps your speech was more rousing than you gave it credit for. But
perhaps.
At least you did give them the choice, the chance.
I am
And we
painfully
left.
aware that I have a brain, and I don't like it.
We'll get some food in you later. Come, let us be off.
Food? I think he needs a drink, personally.
Yes.
Maybe both.
Yes. Just yes.
Lorena just glares at Paul and Gaia and goes, "What in the nine hells were you two thinking?"
Well, she is the only one of my kind that I have ever met, ever seen. I did not wish her harm. I didn't see a fight to be had. Discussions, yes. Went south, yes. I was not about to harm her or anyone else.
But you healed the big guy.
Yes. Her companion.
See, I don't
healed
know
you
why.
as well. Brought you back up after he fell you.
See, I don't know why you're grilling us about it, Arena. As before even entering, he gives you a level look. I requested of all of you that I needed Demetria for the information.
And you got it.
I wasn't going to kill her, but nobody said I couldn't thrash her about.
You put too much faith in torture, I think.
I didn't have a choice.
It's okay, big guy. It's okay. Look, here's a squirrel. A fun little squirrel. Isn't he nice?
I immediately pop it in my mouth.
Okay.
And I realize what squirrel this is. I immediately pull it out of my mouth and put it back on my shoulder.
It is now a spit-covered squirrel.
Ew.
Sorry. It's natural habit.
All right, so I guess we're on our way back to Astoria then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Moving northward then. Now, are you guys planning to take a rest, or are you marching?
We need a rest.
Let's see. We needed to be back in 3 days, right?
Yes. So, as I understand it, if you take a rest now, if you would take a rest at some point in your travels, you would make it back, say, within an hour of when the sacrifice is supposed to take place. If you don't take a rest, then you will have however much time, like 9 hours, you'll get there beforehand.
Didn't you say you needed to buy an ox?
Will we have time? Yeah, well, that's on the back burner, and that's part of the reason why Rob is kind of less enthused about the idea of getting Sidon on his side after he talked with his aunt. After the conversation that he had with his aunt, he's kind of now more realizing that, yeah, in fact, Sidon is kind of a bastard, and that all of this would be the kind of thing that he would want to have happen, and that the leader of the Cerulean Order, whose name is in my notes somewhere, and I forgot.
Gaius.
Gaius is probably following his orders exactly, which just pisses off Rob even more. But yeah. Anyway,
I still don't get your surprise about that. But
Rob doesn't see the sense of it. He
because it's your family.
Yeah, Rob would have thought that a family member would be a just, though he may have been on the other side of a war. Perhaps there was more nobility, less cruelty to Sidon. But after having an intimate chat and needing to get the ox with his aunt, he's beginning to realize that no, that's not the case. He really is just out to kill the entirety of the more civilized part of Thea. Or Thalia?
Thalia.
Yeah, Thalia. But anyway, that's for later. So, will we have time to rest when we get there? Or
Yes.
would we? Okay. Then why don't we rest when we're within the safety of Astoria's walls?
Okay.
What do you guys say to that?
That's fine.
Completely fine, actually.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
Then
say
many
that.
resources.
Say that in 2 hours, a forced march with very limited sleep. Oh, you'll be feeling it.
Mhm.
I feel all the things now.
Think about the alcohol, Leonidas.
There's not
And-
enough.
In that case, just think about the fact that both your and my families now have a chance to live.
Honestly, I'm
You
just
do
looking.
raise a good point, Palace. What say everyone? Rest now or rest when we get there?
We can rest.
I can
when we get
press
there.
on. I can press on. Let's go.
When we get
Okay.
there. Because the moment I
Let's
wake
go.
up, I'm going to want to murder, and that will be the best time.
Excellent. Then let us be off.
I want to commit a lot of murder suddenly, because I didn't have a choice!
Blame God.
Okay.
God,
Looking
charming
at this.
effects suck.
I'm so sorry.
That's
I
all
didn't
right, I
expect
love
it
it.
to last that long.
Well,
I didn't expect him to fail. I expected him to fail mine, and he actually passed.
the second time I failed it, I was like, no, I see where the dice are rolling. No, I'm just here now, because Hyloch said I'm here now, so I'm here now.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right. I love it. Thematic is great.
Yeah. I'm
It's
actually really
storytelling dice.
I'm really pleased with the way that all turned out actually. That was really cool. That was a great encounter.
I didn't
Oh,
get to
yeah.
wrestle the Geigen.
Yeah,
I really
don't worry.
wanted.
Good chance.
I really wanted to steal the bow from that one lady, but I couldn't think of an opportunity to do it.
Rob definitely isn't quite done with this place. There are too many loose ends. The fact that she stole the horn, I am convinced that she ordered the stealing of it, and that she knew the significance of the horn, which means she lives in a temple of Sidon, which actually does in fact make her our enemy. There is definitely something that she is not, that she is holding back, that she is not telling us.
Makes
And-
her your enemy. I wouldn't go as far
Yeah.
as saying it's all of ours, but yeah,
Well,
character
yeah.
wise, everybody has their own opinion on that one.
That's true.
You know,
that's true. That's true.
About that, Rob. You mentioned that she's the one that stole the horn. I believe the tracks that we
Well,
found
Rob
by the
hasn't-
horn were the hoof prints of a satyr, right?
Mm-hmm.
How
Well,
many
Rob
satyrs did
isn't
we see
saying
in that
this.
tunnel?
Rob isn't saying this out loud, mind you. I'm just kind of like telling you
Yeah.
guys what's going
Ah.
on through Rob's mind.
Internal monologue.
Internal monologue, yeah. That
I
was yeah.
Personally, think it's better in character, but
That's true.
Yeah, it's
That's
true.
I suppose so.
True. Then of course, Guy is also not done with the temple. She wants to come back and spend time with Demetria.
and those mushrooms, I imagine.
Mhm. Well, you know,
Rose.
Rob, you and I have the same enemy. And if you didn't notice, Lorius, the little coward, ran. He is the satyr.
See,
Do
you
you
call
think
him
it was-
coward, but he was a non-combatant.
Do you think it was Lorius who stole the horn in order to lure us here to pit us against her?
It's a possibility. I'm not gonna put it past it. Or she charmed him into taking it and then snapped it off as soon as she got it. Either scenario is possible.
Far too many loose ends. I like it not.
She checks her pack real quick. She still have it, right?
I'm would like to use my inspiration to reroll red. Thank you very much.
Okay.
That's fitting.
What the hell are you doing?
Constitution saving throw since we're pushing on through the night till we get to town, at which point we'll rest.
Forward, march! It's appropriate that I would be used to this.
Yeah, you're used to
Me
rucksack
too.
marches.
Not quite.
I am only missing Orina.
I'm definitely no one to march myself.
Good. She's like, oh, I can't go on. Somebody carry me.
No, I have Gaia.
No.
Okay, that's everybody, right? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Fly.
6. Yep. Okay. So everyone except for the sirens is fine. The sirens, both of you have the first level of exhaustion, which is disadvantage on ability checks.
Not too bad.
No,
yeah,
not
yeah,
bad.
it'll be fine. You guys will get to rest when we get there, and you guys probably won't be part of the next fight that's coming up anyway. I think that's just going to be between Leonius and maybe me as well.
Rob, always that foolish confidence. Of course we're gonna be part of the fight. Why wouldn't we?
Rob,
It is-
I love your valor, but you know you have friends where you not stand alone.
I mean, this is all true, but I don't believe you guys are part of the sacrifice. I don't exactly know all the intricacies of the...
Yes, we all are.
I'm pretty sure you're not part
Okay.
either, but I mean, it's only Pythor's blood, you know?
If I'm going to speak in the mind, if I'm going to put myself in the shoes of my opponent, we're talking about for all intents and purposes, a high priest of Sidon, one who desires above all else to do away with the heroes of prophecy. I don't think he'd be against the heroes of prophecy, as it were, voluntarily going to their deaths.
Well,
You have
Alice,
a fair point.
I don't wear shoes.
Hmm.
Yeah, about that.
It is a few hours into your march forward, northward, through these dense old woods. Mostly silence greets you around here, as not even the nightlife seems to want to disturb the tension and the slight air that seems to exude around you. Worn and battle-weary, you continue to march on, even for those that are beginning to struggle with the continued pursuit, as this is not... I don't believe this is the first night you've gone without a rest. Overhead, you hear an unusual, unexpected noise.
Oh no, what now?
I'm gonna ignore
Murder?
that.
The gusts of wind being whipped this way and that. A glance overhead shows a dark and cloudy night, even though dawn should not be too far from arriving. Nearly, it should be almost pre-dawn, in fact. But yet, the night overhead shows only stars and cloudy skies. Again, the sound radiates out. Gusts of wind, and as you begin to realize, the flapping of wings. Not a few small sets, but one large set of wings.
Oh.
Remind me, what did Gaius write again?
Overhead, in only slightly in the distance at this point, comes a monstrous and draconic roar. as something darts overhead, a gleam of silver only briefly seen as it flies overhead.
One of those. He writes one of those.
Yes, he does.
He most certainly does.
Where are the Dragon Lords when you need them?
Dead, probably.
That's
It's-
unfortunate.
It circles the area once, passing overhead of your area, and continues onwards, circling here and there as though searching for something. It's at this moment that I'm going to ask for a group stealth roll.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh,
no.
Oh wait, I'm proficient. Holy shit, I forgot. I'm a cat.
Cat. I'm a kitty
Oh.
cat. Meow, 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 meow. Nope.
Okay.
Okay, that's better.
No, he's not.
How am I in heavy armor?
Because you're wearing medium armor.
Yeah,
That makes
follows.
total sense for the two
That
heavy
tracks.
armors.
Wait a minute,
That
I'm not wearing
tracks.
heavy armor.
Are you wearing
Yep.
medium armor?
I'm not.
What are you wearing?
Scale mail.
That's medium. That
yeah.
counts.
It doesn't. Scale mail, it gives you disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay.
And you're exhausted, so whatever.
Yeah. Exhaustion.
Oh, yeah, that's also a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so your 22 is now an 8.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good point. Thank you for reminding me. So I'm
Great.
seeing
Here
2,
comes a
1,
dick.
-2, -1.
A big one, yes.
Okay, that's not right.
Scale mail is
No.
medium armor. Damn it.
Yes, but it gives
It
you
is medium,
disadvantage on
But it
stealth
gives you
checks.
disadvantage. Yes.
Why'd you fail me, roll 20?
It's been weird about rolls lately.
Yeah, what is with that roll you're trying to make, pal?
I was trying to divide the total.
essentially.
I see. Thank you.
Yep, we're fucked.
Oh yeah, here comes a dick.
And you just see Orena's eyes just start to like glare.
I'm up in a tree.
Finally,
I am the tree.
the silver dragon circles back around, making its way here, even as you try to hurry forward, escaping notice by taking cover from the trees here and there. Still, with a mighty roar, it circles your area once again, not latching onto anyone in particular, but hovering high above. Dark clouds and thunder rolls across the sky, with only brief glimpses of light heralding a spot of flash, a flash of silver from the gleaming scales of the massive beast overhead.
That's a fine beast.
A blue cloaked figure sits aside the dragon as it circles overhead, and a voice, not too unfamiliar, calls out from high above.
Hi, Gaius.
Cocky and self-assured, the voice echoes out, "Give up your quest, heroes! Prostrate yourselves before the power of Sidon. You are messing with powers beyond your comprehension." There is a brief rumble of thunder, and the dragon begins to ascend further into the clouds. Lightning tears across the sky, and it feels as though the ground is beginning to shake. It is almost belatedly you realize that it's not an earthquake, but a trample of hooves.
Oh god damn it.
Right.
As
He
you
really grows
hear-
on you, doesn't he?
As you hear a war cry, distant, unseen so far, of centaurs beginning to charge through the old woods, seemingly coming for your direction.
Stampede!
Ugh.
Rob, your granddad is kind of a prick.
Yeah, he is. He really, really is. And I don't like his fanboys either.
I mean, at the very least, he can make an entertaining entrance. Speaking of which, let's run.
Yeah, let's make an exit ourselves. Yes, let's go.
Fuck.
Okay.
That's
So,
one way to say it.
Here is how we can proceed, fellas.
Okay.
You are continuing to try to march out of this area that is now being searched and routed by war bands of centaurs. We can either do a group athletics to march quickly and fastly out of this area to escape notice, or continue forward with stealth checks. You'll be moving at a decent pace, but not very quick, and hopefully escaping notice that way.
And it has to be one or the other for all of us.
Yes, unless you're intending to split the party.
Okay.
Oof.
I mean,
I'm better with athletics than I am stealth.
Me too.
The athletics group DC, I'm telling you outright, will be lower. However, you're almost guaranteed to have centaurs following your trail before long. It nearly
Sorry, I keep doing that. Go ahead.
You're good. It will nearly guarantee at least 1 or 2 fights before you get out of those woods, but you'll get out before risking more. Stealth, higher DC, no fights if you succeed.
Okay.
There will be a couple of checks for this. It won't be just one and done. Probably 3 total.
My stealth is a lot better than my athletics, given that my strength is a -2.
Okay.
But it's a group check, and we have plenty of strong people.
Yeah, it's weird how both sides kind of balance out. I mean,
Yeah.
Additionally, I wanted to add, considering our opponent and considering our terrain, would it be possible to run through a significant thicket that would make it difficult for a mounted cavalry, or in this case, centaurs, to be able to efficiently follow us? Because this place is not favored terrain for that type of unit.
that's true.
That is totally fair. I would say that it isn't mechanically put in, besides the fact that the DC is lower. If anybody wants to, for anybody that spends inspiration, I'll give a bonus to this, implying that you guys have run through a thicket, so there will be a mechanical addition to it. But there's no, I can't give an advantage for every athletics check because there's a thicket conveniently where you are.
Right.
Sure.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, sure. So I know that Leonis, Pal, and Rob are better at athletics than they are at stealth. And I'm suspecting that Orena has pretty good athletics too.
Yeah, my athletics is better than my.
I wouldn't count Orina or me in the equation. We are both exhausted, so
Yes,
That's true.
That's true, but
We also have the issue of a number of us are wearing heavy armor. That's disadvantage on stealth, which I neglected to put in because I got a nat 1 anyways.
let's just go straight forward. No stealth. I don't think that this is the party for that.
Same. I vote
yeah, I
athletics.
agree. Okay, so athletics it is.
Can I guide myself for this? Give me some guidance on my horrible check.
No, I should do it like this.
Yes.
There's something here.
Awesome. So let's go. Athletics then?
That's a 10.
Leonius, why you fail me like this?
Because I got mind fucked earlier today?
Woohoo!
He did.
I mean,
Also, as we're running Hyloch,
Hey.
I'm going to click open the locket, look down at it, and just huff out. Nope, can't afford to die here. Not yet. Thereby giving myself guidance.
Fair.
Only a 12, though.
I mean, I think we're still batting a decent average at least.
Dice I didn't roll a -1.
I'm looking at 10, 20, 30, 37.
38 technically with Nico's guidance.
All right, 38. 40, 50,
50, 73.
73 total. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's decent.
Okay.
Divided by 6.
Still better than what we had last time.
Oh yeah.
That was all athletics. Okay. Good check. As I said before, there's going to be 3 of these. Your first, so the first one, understanding the threat that you seem to be under, you guys begin striding forward at a quicker pace, haste being made, to the point where the 3 commoners trailing beside you are having a tough time keeping up, unused to such a forced exertion, as it were. You escape notice from one of the warbands, if only for the moment, as you can hear in the distance a war horn rumbling to the east as it begins moving further south from your position, searching, still continuing on. I am going to ask. There's the first set. All right. Second check. Still stealth or athletics, your guys' choice. One.
I thought athletics.
Yep.
Man,
Yep.
I'm
Ooh.
just done with today. I really am.
5, but I'm still doing this to me, and so 9.
Two buddies.
Gonna
seeing
roll
11,
this straight.
21.
Yeah,
You
Palace.
said it was
Palace,
possible to
wow.
use inspiration for what? The thickets?
For a bonus onto your guys' check. Basically, I'll add a blanket +5 to the group check for an inspiration spent.
Okay.
So we're at.
Is 1 being spent?
I was just checking to see what the rule was on it.
I got you.
What the ruling was, I should say.
So I have Linus, Rob, Gaia, Nico, Palace. I need Arena. That's what I'm missing.
No, you've got Arena. I think we need Gaia.
Nope, Gaia
No,
got a 17.
Gaia's there. We're at 110, I believe. Oh wait, no, we don't have Arena. That's 23 was Lorena's last roll.
There you go. It's
There
an
it is.
18.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, I was hoping you would actually do the math for me. Why?
Where
did you-
is?
You have to
Gaia,
do slash
I'm not-
roll and then add in the sequence.
I see Arena, Palace, Nico. Oh, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Right, Jennifer. Right.
Yeah, I'll
87.
change
Okay.
that.
That's good. That's good.
Well, the number's going up at least.
Yay!
Yeah.
14 average.
I mean, that's not horrible. It's not bad. Still, weary as you are, you push ever onwards. It's getting warm now, running as you are with this armor and equipment you have on you. One of the commoners, Bophius, you realize, is beginning to lag behind. You're losing sight of him even as you press onwards. And there's a distant rumble that isn't hoofs closing in. It sounds like the
lovely.
footsteps of a large creature thudding forward.
Lovely.
Now what?
Brief glimpses in the brush and tree line show a slightly wounded Geigen beginning to search the area.
Oh,
closing in
another
on
one.
the location.
I don't think it's another one. There's no
Is it-
way there's another one.
It's the same
This one's a
one, isn't it?
female.
It's got 3 sets of tits.
All right. As time begins to press onwards, I am going to ask for your last group athletics, and then we'll get to the final cumulative result of it as you're breaking free of the tree line and making your way finally into land proper.
On that note,
Come
Hyloch,
on.
this is gonna be the dumbest freaking thing I could ever suggest.
11.
Can I take disadvantage if I grab the guy that's kind of tallying behind and basically carry him?
Yes. Yes, you may.
I was actually thinking.
Somebody grabbed me. I just fell over.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. That's what I've been waiting on the entire night. That's
What the
that's
hell?
all I wanted.
I'm so
I've been waiting on
confused.
that. I have a -2 to my strength. I rolled
I
a 2.
got a 1.
A double 2 at that.
Oh no.
That is what I was waiting on. That or the -1 because
The guy is
dude,
definitely
Okay.
going to catch
Doesn't
up.
matter
Yep,
what we
they're
roll.
catching up to us on this one.
No, I think we're fucked.
Unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't even think inspiration would help at this point.
that's a 10.
Yeah, that,
Well, I
that's
mean, if
flat
you-
then.
we
Spend
managed to,
inspiration, it would be a +5. But do any of us have inspiration?
I
No.
I
I
have
do not.
inspiration. I'm the only one. I have it. That's,
Okay, I would say that using it now and giving us a 15 basically at this point would be hilarious because
Okay.
that numbers have been slowly adding up to that.
Yeah. So I'll use my inspiration that I have for this, and you know.
65. Okay. Okay.
I mean, we beat 2 of them, so that was pretty good.
I mean, yeah, that's the role I've been waiting on for the majority of the event here is that 0.
You stop projecting, damn it!
Oh, I'm not
Even
projecting.
strong word.
It's just
In other
I
words,
knew it would happen.
Exactly, you're setting yourself up for failure. What you
Oh, I'm
expect?
not.
the
Sa- I
next-
know. I think it's hilarious.
The universe gave it to you.
I think it's hilarious. It's story for me, you know.
Uh-huh.
I'm a weak tree, okay? Leave me alone.
Keep it up and you'll be on fire.
No, I'll probably be frozen because it's a silver dragon. So
Who said anything about the dragon?
Hey, come on, focus.
Yeah.
Move, people!
you think you
Yep,
fell
here
on
we
your
go.
face?
Not you again.
By the way, out of character, how do you feel about if a dragon, a metallic dragon specifically, literally breathed molten silver or molten gold and then
I
just
don't-
solidified their opponent?
Don't know.
That'd be horrifying.
That'd be awesome.
Try to strike a pose.
I think it would burn them first, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to
probably.
persuade the Geigen to fight with us, not against us.
That would be nice.
That is not gonna happen.
I healed it. It might owe me a debt.
You healed, you didn't save its life.
Still.
Towel?
Towel?
Okay. Battle map makes somewhat sense. I know I haven't added terrain to it.
Eh.
And I actually gotta bring up the character sheet for this.
There's a lot about this situation I do not enjoy currently.
You guys.
You've been practicing way too much for that, haven't you?
Oh,
Perhaps you should play a bard next. I mean, you know.
One with eyes?
One with
You with
eyes.
Hey, Kamori has eyes, they just don't work.
One that can see?
One that has 100% vision.
overhead, the clouds begin to open up. A steady downpour just beginning. as you guys begin to see the exit of the old woods, the tree line, in fact, from where you first entered it, just on the edges. It means that you still have a trip towards civilization, but at least it means an exit from this awful place. However, as you brush through thicket, moving with a pace, a harried pace, leaving behind a certain trail, you can hear the closing in footsteps and hoofs as pursuers begin to finally take notice and close in on you. Behind, the Gigan bursts through the trees, uprooting a smaller one, even as he does so with a mad and angry bellow.
See what he did? See what he did there?
Centaurs around close in, drawing their weapons as they do so. There is no speaking, no preamble, no gamble, no persuasion, no attempt for diplomacy here. These things look quite out for blood as they begin to close in.
Why?
Oh, crap. Where is my boo-boo? Has he returned yet?
No,
Shit.
he
Damn
did.
it.
Look on the bright side, guys. This really gets the blood flowing. Don't get this feeling every day.
Good exercise. Good exercise.
Can't feel my legs.
Oh,
Or
shut
your
up,
head.
you two.
I just look at the guy and say, you see what he did? He pulled up a tree and just knocked it over for no reason. You gonna let him get away with that? You wanna heal him now?
I mean, Leonius can hold Gaia.
Well, hello, Mrs. Cactus.
Are you my mummy?
Pursued,
No, you can call me daddy.
I know.
pursued even to this point, weary and worn. Arena, you are the first to make your attack as they begin to close in.
Do I even have an attack? I'm so tired. Let me think here. What can I do to get them back? Well, Gaia did give me an idea. Are centaurs considered beasts?
They are no.
Okay, no. Never mind that portion then, but I will attempt to go after Mr. Gaia there. I think he's a humanoid, I guess.
He is not.
Oh shit. I'm not having a lot of luck.
Battle music.
Yeah, we need battle music. Where is my...
Yeah, the Gigan
Oh,
does not count as humanoid, so the spell cannot take effect on him.
Alright.
Would you
Okay,
prefer
so-
to do something else?
Yes, we'll try it the other way then. If I can get it to damn click over.
Creature, that makes more sense. What is the one-word command? And I'll make the save. Or, sorry,
Stop!
Clips, you make the save.
Stop.
Huh. Eclipse?
Yeah.
All you if you could make the save for me, please. You click the wisdom.
Geigen.
Oh, wisdom.
Yep.
Which, yeah, no.
Yeah, nope, he
No.
stops.
With a sudden shudder, the Gigan comes to a unnaturally still halt. Irina, would you like to do anything else?
Oops, sorry. Hit on that.
You still have your bonus action and movement left, I believe. So probably movement if you choose to move away from your companion. So that's up to you. Okay. With that, the centaurs begin to take their charge. 3 quickly begin to make movements in. The brush underfoot proving to be difficult for them, but their natural speed means that they can close the distance. 2 remain back, bows at the ready, bows drawn and at the ready, as the 3 close in, making pike attacks each in turn. So I have 1 going to Pal, 1 going to Linus, and 1 going to Gaia. Pal,
AC 18.
Linus,
Nope.
Gaia.
That hits.
Dang.
It just hits. My AC is 16.
13 piercing.
Oh.
Behind, the 2 with bows take charge and fire a volley. 1 targeting Linus, 1 targeting Nico. First for Linus. 18.
Linus, yeah, that hits.
3 piercing. And 1 for Nico. 8.
I take it that probably be a miss. I don't know where you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess probably a miss.
There you go.
Which brings us to Gaia.
Right. I am going to. It's not gonna help any, even if I do that. Okay. All right. So I will whack with my stick the centaur in front of me.
Okay.
24 to hit
24 hits.
for 9 bludgeoning.
9 bludgeoning.
Oh wow, all of them took damage. You're powerful,
Oh,
guy.
wow, that's annoying.
I know. That's what happens when you copy and paste tokens.
I know the feeling. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Same.
Couldn't have worked like that because I dragged each of them out, but okay.
It's because you have the token set to HP, so instead of putting the HP in manually, it happens. And then
I'll fix that.
Is there a cliff that I can push them off into?
There is not. But there is one for them to push you off of.
as a bonus action, since I don't have cure wounds, I'm gonna healing word myself because I've got 4 HP left. Now I have 10. I'm gonna die.
That's my job.
That's my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Leonis.
There's your supper. Go get
Okay.
him, boy.
I am a barbarian that currently is out of rages.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go all in. I'm gonna reckless attack, great weapon master, the centaur.
Okay.
Because at
Very
this
nice.
point, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm pissed off, but I can't be angry enough to be raging, and that just
Yep.
makes me angry.
That makes you even more angry.
That's
so,
a
yeah.
6.
That's a sad great weapon master attack.
That's some good fucking damage though, and that's what makes it worse.
I know. That's.
Yup.
I know.
As a bonus action, I'm going to attempt to grapple the centaur.
Okay.
Let's
You're
see.
gonna ride him.
Yeah, I'm gonna mount the centaur. Oh god, that sounds terrible when I think about the fact I'm playing a
That's
furry.
horrible.
Mhm.
Oh god.
Oh, that's an 18. Of course.
I know what I'm gonna play if I die as Gaia here.
Wait, what?
I'm kidding. So if Gaia dies, I know what I'm playing. Just for shits and giggles.
Centaur Athletics.
Please roll low.
God.
God
Nope.
Fucking
fucking
whores.
damn it.
This is appropriate. This is fine.
Whores or- Yeah. It is appropriate. They are horses and I can kick you in the chest at that point.
That's
Weary Born.
basically
Grim?
all I got. Yes, I am Grim.
I trust you can do what I just sent into the Discord. Please do.
I'm afraid.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Good old Heracles.
Nico.
I don't have much left, so let's do this simple. I'm gonna cast.
I remember that scene in Hercules.
On top of the two centaurs that are close together here.
Foot radius.
Yeah, it's not very big, but I can put it on the middle, probably.
Technically,
Right, it'll hit
yes, you can actually.
Well, 5 foot radius is basically a square, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that works perfectly.
Blinded by
Yeah, you see
light.
basically a big ass stars appear and start radiating light on top of those two. And Nico's going to just try to keep standing, holding that thing, as I end my turn, because I cannot do shit. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, pretty much are down to seeds and stems.
It's
Little
attrition,
bit.
boys.
That's the way it works, man.
How
Um,
delicious and nutritious.
Okay, I believe that their first save comes at the beginning of their turn because they haven't entered it. It's entered their space.
That's
Okay.
correct at the beginning.
Just making sure. Okay. That brings us to Rob then.
Okie doke. Commoners, get behind us as best you can.
Refers to everybody like commoner.
Okay.
You scum. Move.
Well, it's the word on the token, okay? Come on.
You peasants! Get behind us. I don't want to
Okay,
smell you. We have
Jesus.
names, you know?
Okay.
Orpheus.
Bophius, Jarius, Lemuria, please get behind us. We'll hold them here.
About these things.
You didn't even ask for their last names. How
Please,
dare.
please don't name my emergency food source. I'm gonna need that in a minute.
Fair enough. Okay, well, I'm going here, and time to have at this centaur that is attacking my dryad.
Okay.
Oh, nope.
No.
It's going to be a big nopius.
It seems the earlier battle has worn more on yourselves
Oh,
than
yeah.
you realize.
Yup.
As weapons feel heavy, the rain overhead slogging, making every effort feel like a trial.
Nico.
There you go. Okay, well, that is pretty much it for me, as I have nothing I can really do with my bonus actions, so that'll be it.
Pal, then.
I am going to stab Green Centaur with my War Spear, shield raised. And as I stab in, I'm just gonna call out, you know, something I never understood. Mortals working for Sidon, a god that kinda hates mortals. How does that work, anyways?
Yeesh.
Unless, wait, Gaius is human, right?
Gaius is human, yes.
How does that work? Pallas is legitimately confused at this.
Obviously.
Well, I mean, if you want to get into the history of it.
Maybe after the session.
Maybe.
Yeah, just dead.
Yeah. Okay. Anything further, pal?
You know what? Because I never use this, I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna stab him again. Because
Okay.
fuck green.
There we
There
go.
you go. Fuck
Ooh,
green.
cool. Action surges.
Forgot
Nice.
those exist. Just like I forgot my apples existed.
Oh, could have been useful.
Yes.
Still good.
If I don't die, I have an apple.
Yay!
Did you know Shinigami love apples?
Yes.
Oh god.
I do know Shinigami love apples.
Hold on, I need to write that down in my notebook.
Yeah, exactly. What was that name again?
With a mighty thrust, Pal's spear intercedes into the chest of the centaur. Blood begins to gush forth, and we move on to the Gaigan, who unfortunately must spend its turn halted,
Yep.
unnaturally still, as the magic begins to slowly fade away from it, bringing us to Arena.
You said you have to. What do I do to check for that?
So give me a flat d20. I am
Oh.
not sure what your intention is, but I'll give you at least a check for the area.
All right, we're on 1.
$13. With the 13, there is indeed a falcon you can see on one of the trees a fair distance away. It seems to be taking shelter from the rain that suddenly started pouring off overhead.
Oh, it's raining. Ugh.
It
Yay. Let's see if I can encourage it to help. Since mine is not visible, I have to rely on something else. Mine is still off doing whatever.
Huh.
Trying to find reinforcements.
Okay. You can proceed with this course of action. However, let me offer that the spell is, as it says in the bottom line, you might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing its life away is not a small favor.
No. Not that. Just to drop something on the centaur's head. A rock as big as it can carry.
It's okay. This will be your action. I will say it's your bonus action to do a persuasion check on this creature. If you succeed, if you're proceeding with this course of action, if you succeed, then at most I would probably give it the ability to drop rocks at the beginning or end of your turn. And I mean, perhaps I'm underestimating how large the birds of prey can be, but dropping a rock from it will likely do a point of damage, unless somebody would disagree with me.
Well, it really depends on it depends on the bird, really.
A harpy eagle is about the size of a small child.
Yeah, but what are the chances of Harpy Eagle being here, of all places?
That's true.
The bird that I've indicated so far is just a falcon, which, if I recall, is usually used for hunting mice and the like.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They can't carry a whole lot. Like, yeah,
No,
no, a
just-
point of damage would be pretty spot on for about the size of a rocket could carry.
I mean, unless it's like one of these suckers which can steal a goat.
No,
Yeah, yeah, that's a thing.
This is a random bird of prey found within the old woods. Granted, there are large birds probably somewhere out there, but here, this is, I think, a point of damage is fair.
At least gets attention away.
Okay. Okay. In that case, yes, let's get a persuasion then.
30, please, 30, please.
21. Okay. Which one are you directing it towards?
Purple.
Purple. Okay. I won't make this a attack, as this is something I imagine Purple's going to have a tough time dodging, considering the environmental status here and how dark it is. I'll
And
simply
the
begin
fact
with
is that he doesn't know it's coming.
I'll just begin inflicting a point of damage each of your turns towards purple.
Cool. Fair enough. I dig it.
All right. With Arena taking command of some of the local wildlife, we're moving on to the centaurs.
They need to make Constitution saving throws, I think.
Yes,
2 of them.
blue and green. Con save. So 1 for blue, 1 for green. First for blue,
Would be nice if you failed. That is not a fail.
then for green.
That is a fail. Awesome. Let's do. Okay. Half damage for the one who passes. This is
Six.
radiant damage.
Blue
What,
is
moonbeam?
half damage.
Mhm.
So okay. Okay.
Which one failed? Green, right?
Green failed. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So now they get to their turns. Blue. I'll have it circle around. I can't really. Yeah, there. It'll lance another attack towards Powell, though. A pike in hand. 17.
18.
Doesn't hit then. Let's see. Can't really move it out of the way. I'm going to have it. Okay, I'm going to use a special movement action that's a variant rule for combat called Overrun. I'm going to make, as a bonus action for the Centaur, an athletics check contested by Leonis if you so choose. If it passes, it's going to move past you towards Nico. If it fails, you keep it here in the circle.
Yeah, I trust you. Come on, don't fail me
Yeah,
now.
screw it. I mean, I might not have a grapple, but maybe I can stop it. Let's find out.
Remember, horses taste
That's-
delicious.
That's good. That's good.
Fucking
Ow.
goddamn
I
it.
hate your guts.
Which one?
My daddy.
This is not good.
Charging
No, it's
forward,
not.
No!
it makes a spear attack against Nico. Or a pike attack against Nico.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Oof.
it hits.
Ouch.
Owie.
For 7 piercing.
Not too
Okay.
bad.
No, it is bad. It is really bad.
Uncertain of what's hitting it, purple begins to move forward, and I'm going to have to make another bow attack, this time against Pal. Failure. Which, given the conditions, isn't too bad, I guess. Pink is also going to move forward, seeing its fellow. And I'll have it make a bow attack against Leonis.
Hooray.
Mm-hmm.
23.
Yep.
Boo!
8 piercing.
Yep.
Gaia.
Did Orange take its turn?
No, it did not. Thank you.
Yeah, shush.
Yeah.
No.
Gaia, if you don't already have inspiration, please take a point for being so kind.
Aww.
Suck up.
I wouldn't want. Yeah.
13.
Rob?
kidding.
Yes.
No, that does not hit.
Okay. That brings us to Gaia then.
All right, guy is gonna whack a centaur. The one in front of her.
Whackatar.
Whackatar.
Man, I suck at that game today.
22 for 10. Wow.
Is that a
And then,
euphemism?
Keep that thing away from me, please. That one.
Hey, that's actually pretty good there, Gaia.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's solid damage.
and then as a bonus action, I'm going to eat an apple.
Okay.
Okay,
Ooh,
7.
apple of healing. Very nice.
That's a
It
good apple.
is. It's a special apple from her homeland. So they
Apple a day.
regenerate every day.
Ooh.
Yeah, the
That's
distant
really
land
cool.
of Discordia.
Yep.
Okay. Good. the strike already beginning to bruise along the centaur's hide. We move on to Leonis. Leonis, you have one now behind you, having shoved its way through.
Mm-hmm. Okay. First things first, Reckless. Great weapon master, because fuck it. If I actually get the hit off, it's going to be worth it. So, just keep rolling with that for now. 13.
Well, wait, if it's reckless.
Wait,
isn't
no,
it
no,
Oh,
an
yeah,
18?
it's 18 then. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm fucking
Yeah.
stupid. I even said it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you. I need this.
That's what we're here for.
I've been mind violated recently, and I'm still reeling from it.
By several people.
Don't remind me. So, 18 for 19 damage?
18 hits. 19 is a heavy blow. The wound seeming to crush one of the flanks for this centaur. It cries out in agony, beginning to look as though it's well past bloodied.
Fantastic. And then I'm going to try to grapple it as a bonus action. That's a 19 this time.
19, athletics, centaur.
Okay, perfect. Come here. You're coming
Ride
with
'em,
me
cowboy.
now. You're coming with me now. Come here.
Careful, horse meat is stringy.
You're going to be back in the moonbeam.
Oh, Graham, I love you.
Oh, that is good. I love it.
You're going to be my bitch now. That's my turn.
Nico, suddenly free of the terror near you. What would you like to do?
Wonderful.
This is good. This is good. Who needs more help right now? I'm going to throw a magic stone. Orange? Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, that works. Oh,
Ooh,
that's good.
That's a good magic stone right there. That's a magic-y magic stone.
That is a solid hit and a solid blow.
Looking at these dudes, have I noticed they have reach or not?
They do. Yes.
Oh fuck.
I'm trying.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Wait. Yeah, he has me on this hit. That's my turn.
All right. That brings us to Rob. Now flanked on either side by a centaur.
Lovely.
Might I suggest you move?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to move out of the way of either of these centaurs, and I do want to make an attack this turn. So I think I'll just move right here, so that I'm kind of back to back with Leonis a little bit. Doesn't help me too much, but it helps me a little, and it sets up a better charge for these other guys down here later on. So I will attack the orange.
Okay.
$18. Ooh,
Hey, that's a good
10.
one.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
Nice.
10 damage. Deals a heavy blow. It is beyond bloodied, but not unconscious, not dead.
Okay, cool. That'll be it for me.
Okay.
I don't see their hit points going down.
I am keeping it on paper because I don't want to try to mess with the mechanics of it at the moment.
Got you.
Fair.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pal.
I will stab green, considering it is the most likely to go down right now.
Mm-hmm.
Normal roll. Hit, please.
16
16?
hits.
Awesome. Jab right towards the neck. Oh, wow.
That's a good stabbing.
Linus, you feel the centaur
Now that's a stabbing.
in your grip go limp. Blood begins to soak out of its wounds, dying underneath this moonlight.
Damn it, now I gotta get the other one.
Anything further, pal?
also kind of just look down at the native and just hesitate for a moment before shifting his attention to Blue. That's about all I can do.
Okay. That brings us to the Gaigan, who finally has a turn.
Gonna finally move.
Oh wait, there's a Gaigan. Hello, new friend.
Each
one's
of his
gonna-
arms is a meal.
And this Gaigan's gonna attempt to grapple Rob.
Deja vu.
Again with the hugs. Everybody
oh no,
hugs
that's
me.
really high.
You can do
Glorious
it. I
just
believe in
likes
you.
to hug Rob.
I just haven't
Okay.
changed it.
I know. I'm giving you shit.
Oh,
All right,
I don't
here we
really
go.
give a shit.
Oh, so fucking close.
So close, so close.
Alright, so you're grappled and you have a spear coming your way.
Okie doke.
Oh, with the advantage, which is a crit.
Oh, a crit. Ouch. Oof. Ouchie.
This
What?
Gaigan hits hard.
That is 23 damage, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. 23,
And
7
then
to
the
30.
other spear is
9.
going for Leonis.
Which also has advantage because I reckless, so that hits.
Son of a bitch.
Well,
Still standing.
Ooh.
and that's it.
Brings us to Arena. And I'll take another off of purple.
Oh boy, she didn't like that one.
You know, Gaia, I gotta say, I really don't like a fan of, I'm really becoming not a very good fan of your friends.
He seems to be charmed right now, so. Or under some weird effect, who knows?
Mm.
I got you one better. He's just an asshole. Kill him.
Oh,
I guess
boy.
technically I'm still under an oath of peace with Demetrius, so I can't harm the Gaigan.
You're under an oath of peace with Demetria. She is not present. A, B, I mean, you could act as you please. I'm just simply saying you're not magically compelled to.
Gotcha. Well, I didn't want to end up breaking the oath, so.
No, there's you won't accidentally break the oath. You will have an indication of when it will be broken, and it will not be broken here.
Gotcha.
Well, damn. Let me try this again. See if it works a second time. Gaigan, you. I'm trying to do it the Gaigan again.
Oh, man. Okay.
What is the word? I guess it doesn't matter.
It
Nope.
doesn't matter.
Nope. Oh, never mind. Well, that failed. That's just, oh boy. And this one in front of me. What can I do with this one?
Not much. Bonus action whip attack?
Exactly. God damn.
Nope.
Not this time.
Alright, centaurs are up. Fantastic.
I don't like this.
None of us do. Do you think we all like it? Nah.
No.
Oh, speak for yourself. I'm having a blast. This has been
Oh,
a
I
great
know.
session.
It is a great session.
Oh, it's a great system. It's just,
Sarcasm.
speaking in
Want
a Raina's
waffles.
tone, like, no.
I have a pike for Arena,
That's
a
good.
pike for Gaia,
Yep.
a bow for Nico, and probably a bow for Pal. Okay. So pike for Arena first.
Oh, fuck me. And she goes down again.
A pike for Gaia.
This might just be the end of our adventures.
Oops, I clicked twice there. Please ignore the
okay.
second one.
It still hits.
20.
Mm-hmm.
11.
Oof. Alrighty.
I had, I said a bow for Nico and a bow for Pal. So bow for Nico.
Okay, misses. Good, good.
And a bow for Pal. 8.
Finally hit me.
3 piercing.
No, I don't add 3. I take away 3.
I know the feeling. It's like, yes, so I want to add 3. Piercing heals me now.
With that, the orange centaur, fleeing, having made his strike, begins to move away, not being able to disengage. Rob gets an attack of opportunity, and so does Gaia, as it begins to flee.
14
14 hits.
for 13 damage.
13. I'm sorry, Rob. 13.
Oh wait, no, I can't. I'm restrained.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can make attacks at disadvantage, but the 13 is going to kill it anyways.
Okay, that's fine then. No big.
All right. That brings us to Gaia.
Yep. All right. So, she is going to,
Oh wait, he only did 9 piercing damage? Okay.
are you up or are you down?
I looked at the wrong number. I'm not looking great. I'm at 4 points. I'm hurting.
Okay.
I took the wrong number.
She's going to, look back at, Orina. I was gonna say, you gotta get back in the fight. Can't have you going down either. And, it's gonna cast Healing Word on you. Then she's going to
7.
let's see. What is that? Yeah, okay. Going to move up to pink and whack it.
Wakatar.
Yeah. Not this time.
Nope.
Not this time.
No. Yeah, not with a 9.
That's my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Linus.
Alrighty then. I have a big new friend.
Yes, you do.
Me too.
And he's hugging your friend.
Okay.
Kill him!
Well, first thing, I cast Whack recklessly.
Recklessly cast whack.
That's a 14. God damn it.
Oh,
God.
sorry.
Misses big time.
Yep.
Not on that guy.
That's okay. I'm also going to attempt to grapple him as a bonus action. Or
Wow.
I can just completely... I'm just going to go... I'm going to go in this corner here, and I'm just going to go fuck myself. How about if I just... I'm going to go do that.
That sounds like a good idea. Yeah.
Yep. That's all I got.
Nico from the back. The front line seems to be faltering. Enemies are still closing in. What would you like to do?
Okay, action. I would like to move my moon rat there.
The moon rat.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I can do with an action. I cannot waste my bonus action healing right now. I only have 1 or 2 healings left. Okay, that one is engaged. That one is engaged. That one could get to me. Sort of.
Good then?
I'm good. Yes.
Okay. Rob. Battered, beaten,
Oh yeah.
standing weakly, and grappled, I believe. Restrained, rather.
Yep. Gonna have to try and break that with an athletics. Let's see how I do.
16 versus the Geigen's athletic.
Guy again.
Gary Gygax.
Dex, right?
Yeah. Dex or strength, actually.
It should be strength, which would be,
That would be
a
strength,
plus
okay.
3, so 10. 10 on the roll.
Okay, cool.
So that is a
break.
success for Rob. Rob breaks free.
Awesome. And that takes my actions, so I
Mhm.
believe that's pretty much all I've got for the turn. Unless I wanna flank around like this, which I think I do,
Okay.
and just move to about there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. That'll be good for me.
That brings us to Pal then.
And I hate to say it, but it is almost 10:20 right now,
Yeah.
and I do have to be to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I actually do have to get going. Sorry for doing this right in the middle of a fight, but
No, you're good.
it
You're
has
good.
been
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
it's been a wonderful evening. Thank you all so much for having me, and I wish you all a good night. Bye,
Night,
guys.
Blue. Take it easy.
Always a pleasure to have you, Blue.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, well, it's
Yes,
a pleasure
always
to
a
be
pleasure.
here,
We miss
guys.
ya.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
What does he want us to buy?
Damn it, more. Well, I guess that kind of brings the question now. Do we continue on, or do we just put a pin in this for the next time we play it?
I mean, we can continue.
Even if we were to continue, we could only go on for another 10 minutes because I need to get my own rest because I have to be at work early tomorrow.
Okay. Fair.
Same.
Yeah, sorry, I thought I could expedite the combat a little with it being mostly martial combatants, but it seems like I have underestimated how much time it would have taken.
Well, that
And how poorly we rolled, yes.
yeah, like, oh, yay, I roll a shit ton of damage. Be nice if I could hit something with that damage.
Yeah, hard to account for that. It's been an up and down night with rolls.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I know the session was mostly combat, but I hope you guys
Oh,
had
that's
fun.
fine.
Let's put a pin in it here, and we'll pick up next time with you guys doing your best to triumph over these, over a deck stacked against you.
Yeah. All right. In that case, I'll catch you all next time.
See you
Bye.
next time.
Next
I
time,
gotta
guys.
work
Well, we'll see you
tomorrow.
next week for ninjas.
Yep, yep.
Have a good night, y'all.
Good night, Hyloch.
And with that, that's where we're going to end the video. And as usual, I hope you all enjoyed. If y'all did enjoy, a great way of showing that support, as always, is by liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, share it with your friends. Especially given this is now going to my new channel, which could use the love and the support. Which, oddly enough, is actually getting quite a bit more than my first channel did when I first started it. Weird that. I'm rambling. My apologies. That all said, once again, thank you all for watching. And as usual, cheers to those that love us, losers that lost us, and as always, the lucky sons of bitches that get to meet us. And we will catch you all in the next video. See you then.